go. No, I'm not on mute. I had to double check. Domino, how the devil are you doing, sir?
Mate, I've just developed cramp in my foot, and I don't know what's happening, but I am genuinely in pain. I don't know how this has happened, Abel.
He's so excited.
Oh my Jesus Christ, mate! I have like the worst cramp in my foot.
He's so excited. Well, yeah, that's a fantastic intro. Domino, welcome back.
It was the nervous twitching. Do you know when you keep twitching on your heels because you're so excited for something to happen, Abel? I think it's that. Mate, it's killing.
Welcome back, anyway, Domino. Cramp and no cramp. Tonight is massive. Is the final 3 fixtures in the PCW League. That needs no introduction. What does need an introduction is the quarterfinals and semi-finals are both tonight. The quarterfinals are literally happening right now. We did want a little bit more time to just discuss everything that's going on, basically. But as always, technology. Pesky technology. So Domino, I'll go and find some live streams for us. One that includes the quarterfinal of it's the Vulcan Derby. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. However, other games do apply. But if you just tell the lovely folks at home what you're expecting from tonight, league and cup wise, and we'll go from there.
Right, okay. You know me, I like to reminisce. I'm going to take you back to the week 2 of our league. Now, as it sat, the Dregs and Sweet Science were neck and neck. There was nothing separating the same goal difference, same goals scored, goals conceded, points. It was a neutral basis, and you know Dregs are always there and thereabouts. But I tell you what, it was a week to forget for the Dregs. They played well in their games, and they done really well.
Mm-hmm.
They just couldn't get the results. They lost a couple and they drew, and it just meant their halt to table. Phoenix had a great night. They went above. Sweet Sciences done what Sweet Science done, and yeah, pulled back some good results. But we're gonna have to talk about Phoenix because the 2 last-minute goals that they scored in those games were unbelievable. It was a stuff of dreams, mate.
Absolute scenes, mate. Absolute scenes. Well, we can't use this because it's pro camera, so that's pointless. And I was excited as well. So let's go and find Vulcan 7.
I've clicked on the link, and it's one that just... Oh, it's on. And we were up Vulcan 7, mate. This is the one we're cooking on. And we have kicked off. We're 1 minute into the game, mate. Well, share your screen with me. Let's go.
I'm trying. That's not it, is it? He's offline, so I don't know who you're watching.
Is it? Have you gone to the one at the bottom?
Oh, no, I haven't. No, I'm behind the times. There it is. You'd think we'd get it right. It's week 3. And there's a free kick early doors. Free kick early doors, right. Let me send this to Domino, and then we're good to go. Although there's a free kick, and I'm just watching it. Gaza makes a save. It's this one.
April, and how you kick off is in. I mean, to be fair, any night is a great night down in the PCW Centre. But kicking off the night on a Vulcan Derby, mate, we love a Vulcan Derby. And to the fans out there watching, I don't want to put a sour note, but they have been beaten, mate. They have been absolute drummings each time.
Yeah, they have.
Time.
Yeah, and just for a bit of housekeeping, Vulcan first team are in the black from left to right, and Vulcan Academy are in the white from right to left. So it's a massive game, and I'll let you into a little secret as well, Domino. These two play each other in the league later on tonight as well.
Oh my jeez. It's a chance for the Academy team to actually get some points back on the board because they have been outclassed. And you look at them on paper, both teams are in and around. They can compete with each other. But if you look at the head-to-head hate ball, it's not even close.
Yeah, absolutely. A few guys in the chat. Clubs Ryan, hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. You were first today. Ruben, good to see you. Ruben is turning out for Sheffield Wednesday tonight. A bit of a trial there for him, which is good. And nice. Lewis is in the chat as well. Good to hear from you boys, keeping us company tonight, along with these 5 games. 5 games! Spoil you boys.
5
Spoil
times.
you. 5 times. Right, here go the Academy, but they are offside, so we'll restart with Vulcan first team. Nice little, again, another little mini rivalry, Domino.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like to play these games the first one of the night. It is obviously the cup game, so the losing team, there's no legs, the losing team gets knocked out. It's it's hard to come back from that if you're the team that gets knocked out at the beginning, because then you've got to establish your league form. I mean, some people put it to sleep and carry on going, I'm just not one of the ones, I'm mentally frail, like, well, if we lose a cup game, I'm down on the whole evening, mate. My head's gone, I've lost it. But that's why I'm sitting here in the commentary booth, April, and not there.
Well, we say it every week. There's a reason why we're up here and not down there.
He's pitched the ball away, April. He has pitched the ball away.
All the way through. Camzello does fantastic with the save. Not only that, he palms it into oblivion as well. Straight out of danger. No rebounds tonight. Nilsson.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the ebb and flow of this game, 8-ball, is that each team are trying to establish a pattern at the minute. No team's taking the initiative of the game. They're looking to get on the ball. They're looking to keep the ball. They're looking to find each other's feet. It's just some nice, steady build-up play. There was obviously that one big chance and the mistake there by the LCB, and he has pitched the ball here as well. And he's still going through.
Oh, the finesse finish as well. 1-0 to the firsts, and it's the same old story, Domino. Same old story. No, not at all. Academy shooting themselves in the foot. 1-0 to the big boys, to the first team. And it could well be a straight that's a good ball. I was going to say, it could well be a straight shootout to see who finishes higher in the league between these two teams, because I do think there is that rivalry. However, knocking the other one out of the cup has arguably got a better feel to it than finishing higher up in the league, Domino.
Yeah, that is... Every time it's a head-to-head, it doesn't matter if these people are scrapping for 6th place. As soon as the game's announced that they're going toe-to-toe with each other, it's a cup final every single time they play each other. Every game's a cup final.
Yeah. As well, especially between these two. It's not the first time these guys have played. And it's not going to be the last, and we know that. It's been confirmed. I don't think Gaza wanted it there, Domino.
No. I was scared for him.
Did well, though. And here come the Academy, looking to hit back.
Yeah, the Vulcan first are giving them a lot of space on these channels here, 8-ball. Yeah. Like I said, there's always that difference between your passive and your aggressive defending. When they're going on the counter-attack, they're very, very passive. They are tracking the runs really well. And again, a great bit of defending there. But they are giving the Academy team time to work, time to play.
I mean, I think they're happy to do that, especially at 1-0 up as well.
Yeah. He's just kicked it in his face. God loves this game. God loves this game. The Academy team seem to get it here as well. And they're leaving men up on that counter-attack, and he's skipped by his man there, 8-ball. Nice little feet. And he's gone all the way across.
Here we go. Back sticks. Barney squares it.
Oh,
what a hit back. What a hit back that is. One apiece just before half-time as well. The Vulcan Derby never seems to disappoint.
It does not, 8-ball. And what I was saying about Vulcan first letting them play is in the games that we covered, of them, the 2 games we covered, Vulcan first big brother them every single time. Stabbed the authority, snuffed out things early, were really, really dominant, were really, really press heavy. And they've kind of, I don't know, just sat back, maybe a different strategy, but they've let them play, and look, it's to their downfall at the minute because the Academy haven't gone level.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this has happened in games in the past between these two teams. So if you're the Academy, let's not get too hasty right now. They need to, I mean, I would say arguably they've looked the better team in that first half. They then need to turn the screws a bit, get another goal on top of that if you can, and just stop it from being a repeat of history. I think it's only 2-0 in terms of games, but it could also be 3. But I think there were heavy losses as well, Domino.
Heavy losses. I think each of them were 4 or more, right? Each of them were 4 or more. And it's hard to come back from things like that. I mean, these teams must play each other more regularly than we cover on the channel. So again, the running tally must be a little bit higher than normal. Yeah, however, on the games we covered, on the pressure stage, and we are able the pressure stage.
Oh yeah, it's a big stage Wednesday night. Champions League what? Never mind that. Come on. This is the real Champions League. Here we go. Vulcan Academy looking to burst out of the trapdoors from centre. Smith does well at the back there. Quality player, Smith. Here comes Neymar with the Mohawk. Cuts inside for the first team. If you are just joining us, it's the first team in black from right to left. The Academy, the ones who are coming on the attack now. In the white, left to right. Swings it in again. They're favouring that back post cross, Domino.
Yeah, they are getting joy. I don't know if they've seen something there, but it's definitely a tactic. As soon as they've got the ball, I think the Cam had options when he was running forward. He had the 2 men that were, again, bombing forward, used them as a bit of a decoy to set himself up a little bit of space, then found a nice ball across. The thing is, when the ball did come across, he didn't have a body in the box to play it to. I do think it's a strategy they've adopted here, because I've never seen them switch the ball as much as this when they're in the danger area.
I mean, if anyone's going to know their weakness, it's probably going to be their academy team, and vice versa as well. Mino does well, but loses out to Gordon, who will get a corner out of that, actually. Good work from him.
Yeah, shades of the first goal of, again, being a little bit sloppy defence, a little bit too lacklustre on the ball, and then getting their pocket pinched by the first. So they've got to sharpen up in those positions, because let's not forget that's how they gave away that goal.
Edge of the box, headed in. There's the academy captain, ex-centre-back, and now goalkeeper, apparently, Domino. I mean, he covered 1 week in goal, and he's been there ever since. I think that's his 3rd week in a row in there. He seems to be doing a good job, which I think might be his downfall, because he keeps getting put back in goal. What a ball that is.
Yeah, the man in the centre there, able to see him. I mean, he's a little man build, but he was an acres there.
The cross bypassed in. Mino with the Travella cross back stick. Again, it's something they're looking for. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back in again. Although George's got other ideas. Dembele makes the block.
Great block.
Good ebb and flow to this game.
Yeah, 60 minutes gone, 8 ball, and I do think the academy team are in the ascendancy here. They're coming up with all the questions, and it's always good positioning. It was great positioning.
Almost got an answer there.
They're coming up with all the questions at the minute, but we always know, obviously, the first team are dangerous. Every time they got the ball, they could be out this game completely, but as soon as they get the ball, and as soon as they start clicking in those dangerous areas, you know they can bag something. But again, a lot of joy for this academy team, especially on these wide positions.
I mean, Plague Doctor, I feel like Ruben was trying to steal your job there. Letting us know Sheffield Wednesday and Phoenix is starting. We'll go to that game afterwards, because that's a game and a half. Like you said, Ruben turning out for Sheffield Wednesday tonight for the first time. But Plague Doctor is here, aka PCW's answer to Jeff Shreves. He is the man with the knowledge, with the scores, keeping everyone up to date on the final week of the league. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, Plague Doctor. He is one of my favourite people. That I've ever met, that I've ever known of.
Past, present, or future.
Exactly, Abel. Yeah, absolutely. It's nice work.
Good move here from the academy. Swings it in.
April.
No, that's fine, Plague Doctor. No. We didn't think we were going to do anything for the cup anyway. That's no dramas at all. Not too shabby. Into Gordon's feet. Manages to keep the ball. Eventually losing off to Rotmoff, who decides to go 90 degrees the opposite way. Headed out by Dusty, picked up by Xabi. The Gunt's got a bit of space here, gives it to Neymar, fires it, top bins. And just like that, Domino, we said at half-time, do not let the first team back into this game.
April, I think the academy have had the better spells, the better chances, but I said it there, it was about 20 seconds ago. You do not want to give them chances going forward, because they will punish you. They are that kind of team. And it's unfortunate they did it. They gave them those chances, and They've got 15 minutes here, 15 minutes to keep their cup dreams alive. And all Vulcan first have to do now is just settle on the ball, make sure they're marking those wide men, and just kind of see this game out. But can they do it?
A Trey Robertson first half hat trick for the Dregs, apparently, so I'm told, reliably by the man who scored the hat trick. We'll check in on that one as soon as we're done in the Vulcan Derby, the first of 2 Vulcan Derbies tonight. There is Plague Doctor confirming it's 3-0, so it may well be. I mean, he's a very good player, Domino, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did score a hat trick. Plus, he wouldn't lie to me. He wouldn't lie to me. He's a nice guy.
The Dregs needed it, mate. Like I said, that they got a good. Just on that, the Dregs obviously did end their night on a big win on the cup against the league leaders at the minute. However, they needed that performance. They needed a big first game.
Yeah, Refined Ballers, the ones looking likely to be knocked out of the quarterfinals. Don't forget we had the preliminary round at the back end of last week, which kept everyone up a bit later than usual, and the semi-final takes place at the same time tonight, 10:30. That'll be our final game as we move into the playoffs and the cup final next week, so make sure you stick around for that. Speaking of sticking around, the Academy have stuck around long enough to get that shot away, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty.
No!
It was late with the tackle, and that is the price you pay. 5 minutes from the end, Camzello in goal, trying his best to put Ryan off, who's already scored down the middle.
It is this channel able. They watch it, they've got to watch it. It's a pressure penalty, everyone knows where it's going. Keeper, held your nerve. Striker, you've done nothing wrong. We would have done the
Love
same.
it, love it. Camzello clearly watches the channel. Pressure penalties, always down the middle. Here we go, Refined Ballers have got a goal back. Rib for Pleasure, 2-0 up against La Source. La Source with a team of the night last week, alongside Sweet Science, picking up 7 points and no losses. Here's Slanky Janky looking for Ryan, who missed that penalty deep into the second half, and now they're going to get themselves a goal kick, apparently. First, just need to keep this.
Get this long, get this up the pitch, win that first ball. Have not done that, mate. Again.
Criminal, mate. Criminal.
They're not resting on their laurels here, mate. They are not.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. They've got the men forward. That's a free kick on the edge of the box, isn't it?
Oh my, free kick. Edge of the box, 8 ball. Has he got the ability to go up and over the wall? Is he going to trust his wall? Or is he going to go with that hammer to the keeper's side?
Please, no, please nobody get on the line. I can't be dealing with it. Here we go. Oh, what a save. Oh, and they don't even have time. They don't even have time. Ooh. Camzello with a
first 8 ball.
Camzello with a penalty save, and then with the free kick save, which was going top bins, opposite side as well. Whew, right, let's swap this over. Get our pretty faces on there while I sort the next game. Phoenix and Sheffield Wednesday are just, or have just kicked off, so I suggest we go over there. However, when we start the league games, we will be jumping into the league games, and we'll get the scores on the doors for you there as well. Right, stream time. Let's go with Ben Ray, who's never let us down with the old streams. Watch him let us down tonight on the last week.
Who's are we going with? What
Ben
team?
Ray. Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesdays, yeah.
All right then. Let's go. We are back in. Crowd noise on. Music off. Let's go. Phoenix find themselves 1-0 up. Rip for Pleasure have done the business against La Source. I'm not going to say that's a scalp. On the form of last week, perhaps so, but Refined Ballers currently sit in 4th place, I think. So well within their rights to get a result in the quarterfinal. That sends them through to tonight's semi-final, which is at 10:30 tonight. So make sure you stick around for that one.
Yeah, I mean, again, Rip for Pleasure and La Source are sitting 4th and 5th in the league, so that was a very, very even game.
Yeah. And it is our supercomputer that does... Oh, Sparta, very casually. The ball did actually end up in the net. But obviously it's not going to count. It went off first. Our admin Sparta in red in the goal for Phoenix. Demon Hunt says, up the Owls. Domino's favourite team as well. You're in good hands.
They do play some swanky football. I just love them, mate, because you don't know what you're going to get next. You just don't know. You never know.
Yeah. Here we go then. A long ball from Phoenix. Easy takes it out, but RG wins it back. Cuts inside to Goggles. Hendo just about to pull the trigger. Ruben and co can't get rid of it. I think they're going to get a free kick, which then leads to it being half-time.
I didn't know if that was a free kick, because I thought the man was onside. I thought it was offside initially, but I saw the man play him on. So I don't know if the ref just called... The ref wouldn't call half-time there, surely.
No, I think it must have been a foul. I mean, look at that, 45-09. He called it bang on. 1-0 then to Phoenix. I think if you had a look at the league table, you would say it's going the correct way so far. Domino, you and I have watched the Owls now for the last 6 weeks in a row. We've had the pleasure. We know all too well that I'm going to say Sheffield Wednesday are one of the best footballing sides in the league, but they don't always tend to get the results.
No, it's going to sound harsh, but they're not in the results business. They're just in the entertainment business, April. They're just not in the results business.
It's very much like early Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool.
Heavy metal football, mate. You never know what you're going to get. You're always going to get an entertaining game. That's why we stick around with them.
Henry to RG on this right-hand side. Phoenix happy to keep the ball early doors, although it is given away, but it's given away straight back to Twins. Here comes Goggles coming forward. Tiki, the captain, swings it in to no avail. JW96 gobbles that up.
It was a good idea, right, ball, because I think that ball was on. Just not the right execution there, but he did lose his man. He did find himself free at that back post. Is
Vinny Jr. to Waity. Gives it to Ben Ray. Some kind of... Ooh, I was going to say, some kind of 1-2. For some reason it's been given offside because he did play it against the opposition. And a late call-up, Domino. You might recognise the striker on the ball there. It was Emo Tyler. The beauty of the PCW League, there are no signings. You are allowed to bring anyone in on the night, and they have brought the big guns tonight.
Mate, that's a coup, that is.
Ben Ray, skipper. Twins says anywhere will do. Off it goes. And we are starting to get into some league matches now as well, so we may go over there at some point.
Who's the first league match to kick off?
It looks like Vulcan, obviously, because they finished. And I think they might be playing La Source.
La Source? Yeah, Vulcan La Source next.
I'm glad that checks out. Easy for Sheffield Wednesday. Emo Tyler drops the shoulder nicely. That small man build. Gives it to Vinny Jr. on the edge of the box. But the sea of black and red around him there is impressive. It's 3-on-3 at the back here. Tiki out wide. Goggles does well. He gets the shot off. A big save from JW in net. Hendo wins it back. Cuts it across. Benny drops the shoulder. Here we go. RG with a big save. Rebound. No change from the rebound for once. For once. Good save. Double save from the keeper, actually.
Oh, two good saves. The first shot there, the keeper needs to be on his P's and Q's, because that was a cheeky little front post flick into the near post. Had to be good positioning, it was. And then, like I said, the defence done well to rally around that second save, make sure there was no easy freebies for the team. Sheffield Wednesday living dangerously here, April.
Yeah, here is Ruben sweeping up for Sheffield Wednesday. Up 25 minutes to get back into this game.
It's the only way they live.
Vulcan 7s against the Source kickoff there confirmed, so we will get the scores up now. There's the scores on the doors for the first league games, he says, as it's taken a while to come through. There we go. Yeah, everything's currently at 0-0, which is good. It's a good omen. Just seeing if there's any more. Dregs and Refined Ballers would have been finished now. Yeah. So who is there? There must be one more cup game that we don't know about. That's not being flagged. Here is Goat. Sparta jumps on that. Rib for Pleasure, 2-0 against the Source. So there's all four of them there. So it is just this one, just this game. I think they had some problems getting in. It's May, Domino. It's gonna be May. Goggles. Tiki. Oh. Okay then. Nope. Look at it. Look. That's not our screen, guys. That is literally EA.
I mean, I know you can skip the celebration, which is fine. You can skip the celebration. There's no problem with that. The ball didn't hit the back of the net before it cut off and just went to kick off.
There's no score.
Oh my god, yeah, there is no score. I don't.
Oh my god.
April, we are on phase 3 of this game cycle.
I told you, it's May.
How is it? Is it just that they don't? We can't, April, we can't turn this into we hate EA at the minute. We've got some great football here. However, sometimes it's beggars belief not watching.
Oh, dearie me. Dearie me.
But it is for those people that do not know the score, because the most simplest of things EA can't do, it is 2-0 to Phoenix.
Oh. Attempted through ball there. I mean, is it what's going to happen at the end of this game? Is it going to count it?
No, it's just going to go to penalties or something. I don't know.
Oh, bloody hell.
Here we go.
This is too high. Let's drop that. Hopefully that is better for you at home. I've been told the match day volume is too loud. Oh, it's back.
Okay.
Which is good feedback. So thank you.
Always like some feedback.
Yeah. The problem is what I can hear in here is definitely not what comes out of there.
Oh yeah, and what I can hear is absolutely nothing. There is nothing going on but 8-Ball's voice. So yeah, pray for me.
I mean, Domino doesn't need anything else, to be fair.
Sheffield are just trying to stab their way through at the minute. It is desperate times. Obviously, they've got a big deficit and not much time to get it across. However, Phoenix defending are very, very good. They've kind of just shut up shop. They've put, again, bodies behind the ball, and Sheffield can't force it through.
Nope.
And it does look like it's a little bit out of sight now for them. But a goal here would make it interesting, 8-Ball.
Absolutely. I can see the scores on the doors. We are on it tonight. The Dregs 1-0 up. La Source 1-0 up. There's Plague Doctor confirming the same as well. Here we go. The league. What's this? Match day 7, 8, and 9. Match day 7 is well underway. This quarterfinal is almost done. Domino, who do you want to go and see?
Oh, mate, we're here with the results at the minute. Obviously, we've got the Dregs against Redefined Ballers. Where is our... And then we've obviously got the... Phoenix has just finished. They've got the Academy. The Source vs Vulcan. Dregs vs Redefined Ballers. Riplet Pleasure vs Primal. I think that could be a naughty one, mate.
If Primal are there... If Primal are there. There's another question for you. Right, streams. Other than the Primal game,
yeah,
what are you feeling?
Right, other than that game, 8-Ball, I tell you what, shall we go? Because I do want to catch in game 8. I do want to catch Sweet Science versus Phoenix, so we're going to leave them off this one. Because we'll catch that one, so we'll leave the Sweet Science off this one. We've seen...
Oh, come on, please, you're killing us.
Let's go to the Dregs versus Redefined Ballers. Let's go to the Dregs.
This is why I just pick and I just let you follow.
Let's go to the Dregs.
Right. Domino's taking his sweet time. I've gone with Reddersy. The Dregs are 1-0 up. Let's get the live on.
Dregs cooking as well.
Here we go. Down the left-hand side to Robertson, who did get a hat-trick in the last game. Squares it to Hendo. Jack C gets rid of it. Invez is in the chat. Nice to see you, bud. Saw a massive, massive result for you boys last night. Don't think I didn't see that. Beating Poise.
Oh, that is a big result. That is a big result. April, you all need to share your screen.
Yeah, just doing it now, but...
Hero. While I'm doing that, redefined ballers are coming forward, and it was well cut out. The Dregs mechanically are really good. And just a shout out to our lovely ballers. I was using Mr. Rolls Royce's baller the other day. And we should just get that man's baller rate because I tell you what, that is a finish.
Refined ballers hitting back.
That's
Against the Dregs. One apiece.
It was a ricochet. It was a little bit of a no man's land ball. Both had to go. The 50-50 was won by the striker by April. That finish from that distance with the ball rising, it's got to be. It takes some work there, April. It takes some work.
Absolutely. Cracking finish. Cracking finish. What can Dregs do in response? Because they're not in the playoffs yet. They're not in the playoffs. And look who just turned up, Domino. Mr. Rolls Royce himself.
Here we go. Here we go.
He has just missed you singing his praises, or maybe that's why he chipped in.
Yeah, maybe that. It's like music to his ears. As soon as he hears his name, mate, he knows. He knows. Missing you.
Here's his old teammate, Ash Alberto. Refined ballers do well though.
Yeah,
Recycling
well, I think
possession.
this is going to give Dregs a little bit of PTSD, if I'm honest, with the league games in last week. They did look in ascendancy, and then they just kept, like I said, they were on top most games, but they couldn't get those results, and it's bringing those memories back, April. Bringing those memories back. 1-1.
One apiece. Does that mean we've got time to bring up the league table? Because I would just like to remind myself what is going on. Let's get the music back on. So there it is in all its glory. So we've got Sweet Science at the top, Phoenix second, and the Dregs are only on 10 points, Domino. Only on 10 points. 3 wins out of the 6.
10 points without this game, yes. Well, yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm going with this game as well.
That's fine, that's fine. And they are taking on Refined Ballers. So, you know, if Refined Ballers can do a job here, mate...
Skyrocket to mate, it's a 6-pointer.
Yeah, they had I mean, look at that form. 2 losses and a draw from last week, so... Everything to play for. Everything to play for.
Oh, absolutely, 8 ball. Like I said, we're going in there, and I think... Any team, given any... And this is the thing, mathematically, any team can get into the playoffs.
Yes, mathematically, absolutely. But it's not done on maths. Actually, well, no way, it is definitely done on maths.
No, it's 100% done on maths.
It's done on the pitch, is what I really meant to say. It's also done by maths, I get that. Right. What do you mean old teammate? He played for the Dregs? No, well, he is your old teammate. People know Ash Alberto from the PCW series. Come on. Primal Esports have no contact. I mean, he's just messaged me, so he needs to pull his finger out.
Oh, Sweet Science versus the Sheffield boys is kicking off as well. And looking in there, the Source has gone 1-0 up 8 ball against the Vulcan first. Actually, as I am saying that 8 ball, Plague Doctor comes with the 1-1.
Yeah, he's hit you up with the Uno reverse card.
Oh,
by the way, we've just got a penalty here. So, Robertson, here we go. Oh, he's hit the post.
Oh, go on.
Oh, Hendo's there. Oh, that's fantastic striking work.
8 ball. And that is what you get when you do not switch on. That is pure and simple. When the ball got rebounded, everyone was stuck in the mud there.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. Robertson couldn't touch it because it hit the post. However, yeah, everyone else stuck in the mud. And, yeah, that's what you get for having those types of players. The foxes in the boxes. They get you the goals. And just like that, it's 2-1.
I mean, he's lucky with a ricochet, but... Again, you've got to be there. You've got to know that's coming through. And they have left him up with Akers here. And he's got space to run into. Oof. And why is it wide, people?
Wow.
That's...
He had burners, mate. He had burners for days there.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was a NFL linebacker. That was, mate. You just palmed him off. Palmed him off. Got a couple of yards. No, he wasn't getting caught. Just to finish, let him down, which is rare thing for me to say.
Here is CTR dinks over the top.
Might be offside.
Yeah, Vibesy did well to track that run in any event. Wishy goes long.
It's not too bad, that is.
Fantastic ball to Fern. Beats his man just about. Ooh, Domino, there was a bit of a nibble there. A bit of a nibble.
He hung a foot there. It was there. It was dangling in front of the shins.
Renzi, CTR, Hendo, going through the motions now are Dregs, looking like the Dregs of old. They've got TD Rome back as well tonight. Big header from the captain privateer over the bar. Scores on the door still 0-0. Sweet Science. Sheffield Wednesday, although they've got a penalty, Sheffield Wednesday, and they've just scored. There we go. Perfect timing. Plague Doctor, thank you very much. Vulcan Academy 0, Phoenix 0 against league leaders. This is Sheffield Wednesday in a nutshell.
Sheffield Wednesday, they just got absolutely outplayed in the game there. They go play the league leaguers, get a penalty, they're 1-0 up. Sheffield Wednesday. That is Sheffield Wednesday ball.
Oh, Trey Robertson looking for a strike partner. Can't get it. Wishy concedes the corner.
What I like about Trey Robinson's ball is when he's got the ball to his feet, you always find just a bit of comfort. It's like he's always comfortable with the ball in and at his feet. Never looks like he's panicked to do anything. And nice
signs of a good player. Signs of a bad cameraman, though, because we went all the way back to the halfway line for that one. Let's not do that again. Oh, here we go. Renzi, we're going to have words. Keep your eyes on the prize. Come on. I saw it going in. Come on. Here we go. Flicked on near post. There we go. We didn't want to miss it. Rosie. It's like we knew it was going to happen. Hendo there with what might be his second of the game. It might be his third. I don't know. I didn't see the first goal. But picks up his second in quick succession. And is that the Dregs out of sight now, Domino?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Again, this game can turn on its head and that rear ugly, I wouldn't say frailty, but what happened last week, but it looks like there's nothing of that. Because, look, they came out of the first cup game, won it comfortably. They've looked in ascension throughout this whole game, bar, again, a moment of brilliance, actually, from the Ballers. But, yeah, I do think that might be the Dregs here, holding on for those 3 points which are needed.
CTR over the top again. Those chip through balls. Trey Robertson beats his man perfectly. And a big finish, but an even bigger save.
I think he lured him, 8 ball. I think he lured him into going to the near side. The position looked odd, but obviously he knew his reach, and it was a good save.
Yeah, Vibesy has got his number this time. He knew where it was going this time, and it is a penalty for Sweet Science. Potentially an equaliser, and it is an equaliser. 1 apiece over there. The league leaders clawing that one back against Sheffield Wednesday. Domino, Sheffield Wednesday. Please stop saying that. You are actually impartial.
Yeah, but I tell you what, in week 2, Sweet Science didn't look dominant, but I tell you what, they were scraping those results. Every time it looked like it was getting away from them, mate, they were getting results. And we always say it to teams that finish at top. It's those games, those are the games that, you know, title winners, where games that you shouldn't win, but you grind out a result till you get something out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we saw them drop points for the first time last week, and even that was quite shocking.
Yeah,
but they'll wanna press on, and that's a ball around the corner for Chris. Comes back onto that left foot.
That's good feet.
Montero.
He just ran out of options.
Yeah,
not enough
Montero.
options there, but it was good feet from him.
Does well. What have refined ballers got in their locker?
Yeah, let's see if they can hit back from the corner here.
La Source have gone 2-1 up in the 82nd minute against Vulcan Firsts. Back post is on. Here we go. Jaxie with a fantastic volley finish. And just like that, this last 7 minutes, Domino. Whoo.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to creep in again. It's going to creep in again. Let's talk about the centre half on the back stick with a sweet volley 8 ball. Couldn't hit him better than that. Great
fantastic volley from the man. I mean, I would query why he was unmarked. Perhaps you guys can give us an insight into that one, mate. Plague Doctor is the unsung hero. We all know that. This whole league system does not work without him and the admins in the background as well. We are just the average faces.
Yeah.
Holding it all together just about. Another volley. Big save by Edge. Into... Wow, Kinley. Brave with the tackle. Gets away with it as well. Privateer holds the ball up nicely. But a fantastic save late on for the Dregs. Unless Imanos has changed his name, they might have a new goalkeeper in tonight. TD Rome.
Yeah, people don't know this, but TD Rome's got a perk that when it gets into the 80th minute, he gets full stats on everything. Like, people don't know this about TD Rome, but that is a true fact.
Yeah. He's a late goal scorer, that man.
Yeah.
But it's usually in the cup, so if he does it in the league... Oh, that's different,
mate. Yeah, he has the cup perk on as well, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't know it, ask
3-1 to La Source. They polished it off in the 91st minute. Whew.
That's a great result for La Source, mate, because they're fringing. They're fringing on...
They are fringing out.
Yeah, and they're there for qualification, mate, and that result will do them the world of good. But it does look like Sweet Science... Has Sweet Science gone in the lead?
You tell me. Sweet Science on the scores on the doors are not in the lead, and that is it for the Dregs. 3-2 winners for those boys. So they go marching on, putting the wrongs from last week to right, if you're a Dregs fan, of course. Refined Ballers, as always, Domino, just there for good vibes. They constantly turn out quality performances, a bit like Sheffield Wednesday, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the minute, Ribbed for Pleasure, who... Okay, I'm guessing they're getting a pass.
Who?
Ribbed for Pleasure.
I guess so.
Yeah. Cool. Which means, at the minute, Ribbed for Pleasure, Dregs, Phoenix are all not dropped any points. So La Source winning is a great result, but the teams above them have not dropped points. Other than Sweet Science, but they're out quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Let's go over to Sweet Science.
Oh my God, Sheffield Wednesday. 2-1 at half time.
Exactly. Let's go over to Sweet Science.
Sheffield Wednesday again? We're going to head over to Sheffield Wednesday again.
I'm on the Claymeister. I'm on the Claymeister.
Can Sheffield Wednesday give them their first defeat of the season?
Well, let's go and find out.
Are we going with
Claymeister? Here we go. Sweet Science 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Sweet Science unbeaten at the top of the league. 5 wins from 6 and just the 1 draw.
This would be a very Sheffield Wednesday result.
Yes, yeah. And then they'll go and get beat by Primal, who have not turned up tonight. Sorry, Sheffield Wednesday. Absolutely not sorry, Primal.
That's well funny.
Yeah, so we've got... Ooh, I thought the goalkeeper was just going to gobble that up. So it is Sweet Science League leaders in the black. They usually play in white, so it could be confusing for long-term viewers. Not that I don't think we've got any long-term viewers, Domino.
Mate, we've got too many long-term viewers. We're a huge channel, for those people didn't know. And, 8-Ball, something we keep forgetting to mention.
Go on.
There's money on the line, 8-Ball.
There's so much money on the line.
There's too much money on the line, if I'm honest with you. It's too much.
Yeah. Primal have gone Wonderbout. We're going Wonderbout next week. To chase us for payment. When someone tries to invoice
8-Ball, check the channel. It's going to be down.
I mean, we did save £10 because we are giving each team £10 for not defaulting. Big save from Zach Campbell. And so if any other teams want to bugger off tonight, that's more than fine.
That's a naughty little
Ben Ray trying to dance his way through there. Sweet Science got ballers for days here. This really is a good result for Sheffield Wednesday if they can hold on here. Penned back in their own half are Sweet Science. Yeah, here's the gaffer, Ironworks. That pass was not on, but Brooksy makes something of it. The prize pool. The prize pool is £100 for the winner of the league, £30 for the winner of the cup, and every team, if they don't default, Primal, sorry, gets £10 and an invitation to Season 2, where chances are there'll probably be more money.
There's going to be a lot less money.
One less team as well.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true, 8-ball.
Here is C. Brennan, cut out by Fury Dave. Sheffield Wednesday very happy to keep the ball, plays it into touch as if it's a game of rugby. River Pleasure currently in a friendly. Thanks, Plague Doctor. To be fair, I mean, so I'll let you in on a little secret. I'll let you in on a little secret today. Sheffield Wednesday did not have enough players for tonight. Do you know why it happens? Instead of letting me know 20 minutes before the season kicks off, they went into fill-ins and got a bunch of fill-ins. Hence, Emo Perks et al. And now they're beating league leaders. So I'm sorry, but it says a lot about teams that don't want to do. It's not even hard work. We set it all up for you, really.
Yeah, and like I said, 8-ball, it's good managers and good people and people that again care about I'm just gonna wait.
Oh my god, Domino couldn't believe it, so he just left. RM, that was so close. The skill on that. Oh, he's turned it the wrong side of the post. You know fine well he's going to be upset. The highlight was there waiting for him. The clip was there waiting for him. He doesn't get it. I'll wait for Domino to come back in. Hopefully we don't get any more action until he comes back in. Here is Lewis FIFA. Plague Doctor, honestly. Honestly, mate. Scores on the doors. River Pleasure. They put that down as a 1-0. 3-2 to the Dregs. 1-0, 1-3 La Source. And Phoenix 2-0 up against Vulcan Academy. Sticking with this one until the end, then we'll move all of the scores back over. Cam Foster gives it into Lewis FIFA. Weighty just about makes a recovery. A good recovery at that, actually. Stabs it forward to Emo Tyler. Had the chance to play it through. Decides not to. Keeps the ball, though. Now gives it when I don't think he wanted it there. I think the chance had gone. Domino, welcome back.
Just a tip at home for anyone that's watching. When you plug your laptop in, make sure it's on at the wall. So, just for those people that don't know that.
Usually it's my fault as well. It's nice. Yeah. It's nice for once it was on you. Here we go. Then we got 10 minutes.
The minute it cut out, there was a golden chance there. I expected to turn this back on and obviously see it 2-2. What happened? He
missed for you. He knew you weren't there to watch it. Like I said on the comms, the clip was there. The highlight was there waiting for him. He saw you'd left, mate. He didn't want it. Goat gives it into Emo Tyler. Gives it to Messi. Edge of the box. Fake shot. Good block.
8-ball. Talk to me about that defending, because that sold me. I was gone. Hot dogs there. Hot dogs for days.
Yeah, I'd gone to the corner shop and got a Twix, mate. Don't worry about it. Brooksy on this right-hand side is having a lot of joy over there. Gives it to Cam Foster, who gives it to that man who had that chance earlier on. Cam Foster back to Lewis FIFA. Has the shot. Jack Wilkinson palms it across. And somehow, Sheffield Wednesday not only clear it, but they're also on a rather threatening counter-attack.
A Sheffield Wednesday team that do look leaky at the back, 8-ball, this resilient defending, I don't know I don't know what's happening. It is just so Sheffield Wednesday.
Here we go then. Last 2 minutes. Sheffield Wednesday keeping the ball nicely, just about though. This press from Sweet Science.
Here we go. They committed too many men.
They have got men coming forward here. Claymeister taking his sweet time out wide. Owls burns past his man, cuts back. Plenty of men to choose from in the box. Claymeister tries to force it. Oh, Lewis FIFA drops the shoulder. Wow.
Last minute,
and they've got time for the corner. They've got time for the corner. They've got to put these men in the box. Surely they've got to put them all in.
The keeper's got to go. Can they keep hold of their unbeaten run, or will the unlikely team of Sheffield Wednesday take it from them?
Edge of the box, headed down by Cam Foster. Big save. There's going to be no time.
Oh my.
No time for the corner. Sweet Science might feel a bit shortchanged there. They took their time with the corner. They didn't send the goalkeeper up. They didn't feel the need. You can see why. They created the chance, but they could not get it over the line. And Sheffield Wednesday, Domino, just like that, stolen our hearts and stolen 3 points.
Mate, that is an unbelievable result. If you were looking at the games that they had, their run that they've got, and they need to get into the playoffs, you think this is a hard game for them. And mate, they have gone out of the first game of the league tonight, and they have took points off a team that have 0 points taken off them. Unbelievable, 8 ball.
Absolutely. Okay, let me just pop in these little numbers.
And thanks, Peg Doctor, up to date. It is the Dregs versus La Source, and the Dregs have gone 1-0 up with a penalty down the middle.
And what I was going to do, Domino, sorry I'm taking a while, is just drag this table over so we can have a look. Just so we can try and keep as up to date as possible. Right, let's go over to the live scenes. We do have the scores on the doors just refreshing for you now. But Domino, if we have a cheeky little look here, we can see Sweet Science still sit top on 17, but they are joined by Phoenix on 17, and the Dregs are close behind them on 16 points. Rib for Pleasure 12. Sheffield Wednesday up to 5th with 11. They sit equal on points with La Source. Refined Ballers Vulcan 7 will be looking at trying to find a way into that top 4. Vulcan Academy, Primal, we don't talk about Primal, but Vulcan Academy, they are still getting beat by Phoenix. That is the first game of the night for them, first league game, because they kicked off late. So, Domino, lots to talk about. Do we just get straight into another game and just let Jesus take the wheel, or?
Yeah, I mean, for the people that can see the scenes at the minute, or the people that are listening to us, Sweet Sight still at top with Phoenix still in second, the Dregs still in third, Rib for Pleasure coming into fourth, and Sheffield Wednesday on the fringes, 8 ball.
Exactly,
with their 5th place. La Source dropping 1 out. It is still all to play for, 8 ball. It is still all to play for.
And what we've got coming up next, Domino, if you can see in the top right-hand corner of your screens, ladies and gentlemen at home, Sweet Science versus Phoenix. It would be rude not to watch that game. First plays second. In the meantime, what we'll do, Domino, is, I mean, the Dregs versus La Source looks like a good one. Rib for Pleasure against Sheffield Wednesday, Domino.
Mate, it's got to be one of the two, because that's playoff. That's the playoff. Who's La Source playing on the next one as well? Who's La Source got? I'm trying to look here. See who's La Source got on game 8. La Source got the Dregs. Oh, they've got the Dregs.
Massive game.
And Phoenix are currently 2-0 up in the 85th minute against the Academy 8 ball. So it looks like they are taking
3-0 now.
3-0. It looks like they are taking those points. They are taking those points, 8 ball.
Right. So we've got. There we go. Dregs are currently 1-0 up against. Who is this?
La Source.
That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, let's go with that for now. Let's get you back over to the live setting. And so here we go.
What stream are we going with, 8 ball?
We have gone with Reddersy again.
Lovely. Let's click on that one. Yeah, 28 minutes gone, and it is the Dregs doing what the Dregs do. You know, when it's crunch time, they're going to be there and thereabouts. But there's still a lot of time in this game. And look, La Source are playing for the playoff places, because they are in touching distance, 8 ball.
It is Vulcan 7's turn to play a friendly now. They're playing number 21. They do get the 3 points. No thanks to Primal. Again. We don't like to see it. They were bottom of the league. Dregs have come through here. They've got men over. Hendo again, but sorry, Smithy. Fantastic win right in the nick of time. Privateer comes back with it, but again, Advanced HD is there, says absolutely no chance. Yeah, so again, if you do know Primal, they're not welcome back here. Not cool. Last game of the season, don't show up, bottom of the league. No good.
Yeah. We'd
so
always
Vulcan...
say it's always tendency to happen, but the thing people have to realise is we are a community. Once you do things like that, you ruin it for the community, not for yourselves or anything like that. And then there is a cash prize just for turning up. So it's one of those things, 8-Ball. It's a bad taste in my mouth, but let's not let that sour the night.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be posting in due course, so please do look out for that, because that'll be a fun one. Lots of lifetime bans as well, which seems to be my favourite thing at the moment. But yeah, Domino, you're right. We'll concentrate on the football for now. But we will continue to slide dig as well, because I'm actually really enjoying that.
Yeah, you are that kind
Here we go then. Dregs.
And
Ash
to be fair-
Alberto, centre half with the free kick. Strange one.
Ash Alberto does what he wants, you know it. Power shot for days, mate. Even in centre back build, he will have the power shot plus on. No two ways about it.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Spot on, Plague Doctor. Spot on, mate. You know, I know. Everyone knows apart from those 11 people, apparently. We'll take this one through to half-time, Domino. Dregs against La Source. We're also very invested in Rib for Pleasure against Sheffield Wednesday. But we will
Phoenix
be...
versus Sweet Science.
Yeah, we will be heading over to Sweet Science versus Phoenix after this. Rib for Pleasure, Sheffield Wednesday just kicking off now. Trey Robertson tries to dance his way through. He gets it back. Nice little hand-me-down there. TD Rome doing his own dancing, gives it to his dance partner, Trey Robertson, who hits the post/save. I might be discrediting the goalkeeper there, because it did look like a good save, but also looked like he hit a post too.
Well, it just hit his man at the back of the head, 8-Ball. But, mate, TD Rome, it's not the 80th minute. Stop cooking like that. You can't be cooking
It's
like
not
that.
the cup
It's not a
either,
cup
come on.
final. It's not a cup final. It's not the 80th minute. Why are you cooking people like that?
Right then, Dregs. Just before half-time. I mean, 47th minute with 1 minute of stoppage time. It's a bit sus, but we move.
All they've got to do is mind their P's and Q's here. Make sure the ball gets out. Oh my God! It's an
Do you know what,
acrobatic
Donut?
save,
I didn't even commentate on that, because that was a sheer joy to watch. Someone take the ball down in a crowded box and just give himself so much space and time. He thundered it, almost deserved a goal, but the La Source goalkeeper again, I think it's Smithy in goal. Fantastic save, 2 in a row from him. And yeah, La Source just about keeping the Dregs at bay, because they could have been done and dusted at half-time.
Yeah, absolutely, 8-Ball. And have we got the kickoff between Sheffield? I mean, is in our chat that the kickoff has happened between Sheffield and Rib for Pleasure, but I can't see it.
Unless you confirm, I'm not going over.
No, don't go over, because I've just gone on Sheffield stream and it's not there. So
Okay.
let me go for Rib for Pleasure.
Here we go. Second half then. The Dregs versus La Source. What's this? Third versus
yeah, they
fifth.
have kicked off. I think there's just an issue with the stream on Sheffield Wednesday, mate.
Sheffield Wednesday have messaged me to say they've gone off because the internet is being drained. So you'll have to go with t'other side on that one.
Yeah, mate. Rib for Pleasure stream looks tasty up here. So yeah,
Perfect.
I've got either game up. You can stay with wherever you want, 8-Ball.
Let's head over to there. We've seen quite a bit of Dregs. Not that that's ever a bad thing, but let's try and evenly distribute it. Right, who am I looking for? Rib for Pleasure. Still not used to that name, Domino. Still not used to it.
Oh my, and the Wednesday have just gone 1-0 up.
Oh, we missed it. We missed stream. Sorry, we missed it.
It was scrappy. It was a good save. Hopefully they'll show the replay. It was a good save.
I'll give you the goal.
Ball got rebounded as a defender and just fell into a no man's land territory. Striker picked it up, slid it in. He couldn't miss. Physically couldn't miss. And Sheffield Wednesday, the team that's warming your hearts, 8-Ball, with this comeback story.
I mean, they're turning it on tonight, Domino. And like I said, they were at 9, 10 o'clock this morning. They were struggling for a team. They've gone out and recruited well. You know, we say it all the time, there's some good ballers in our community. And they're just waiting to be picked up. And that's clearly... Good save by JW there. It's clearly what Sheffield Wednesday have gone and done. I mean, they've got their core. So you know they were going to be a good side anyway. But they've gone out. Oh, big tackle. Big tackle. Fair one as well.
You love to see 8-ball is a good... That would warm your heart, 8-ball. A good side tackle in the box that's clean.
I've already mentally clipped it, mate. Don't worry. That'll be on TikTok in an hour.
Big tackle.
The Source have equalised against the Dregs. Against the run of play, I'll say, Domino, because the Dregs looked like they were going to march on in that one. The Source have obviously seen the Sheffield Wednesday result and gone, right, okay, boys, let's get something here. Otherwise, we are going to miss out on that 4th or even 3rd playoff spot.
Well, like I said, if the Source can get a result here, it takes them into... It puts the Dregs at vulnerable because Sheffield Wednesday and La Source are creeping up for them. If Rid for Pleasure win, there's just too many numbers. I can't.
There's too. We're trying our guys at home. We're trying our best to keep up with everyone. We promise. But those 4 playoff spots, expect to see some change. Ooh, out wide to Sorensen.
They're just getting a little bit on top in this game, Rid for Pleasure. They're getting a lot of the ball in those attacking thirds, 8-ball, and like I said, you just need one to drop. Sheffield Wednesday are playing it out at the minute, and they always look comfortable when they go forward. And there's some nice play across here, 8-ball.
Really good stuff. This is the Sheffield Wednesday we've come to know. Cuts it onto that left foot. I mean, it was a double team there between the.
If the centre
between the centre half and the goalkeeper. It's deflected off for a corner. Sheffield Wednesday turning the screws here. V7 Academy 1, Refined Ballers 0, 8th minute. Easy tap in, open goal from a pass across the box. Not good stuff for Refined Ballers. I mean, to be fair, we did just... I just wrote Academy off. But there's 6 points to play for. And I think the team in 4th have 11 points, which would make it mathematically possible. So let's not count them out just yet. What a through ball that is. Done just about enough. I have no idea why the goalkeeper animation did that, but they live to fight another day. Ben Ray drops the shoulder, gives it too easy. 4v4. Go. Flaps his way onto the right foot, goes near post. Good save by Soychek in the
keeper had to trust his centre-backs there to block that one because he could only go one area. The centre-back's position was great. He could only go to that near side and the keeper held that comfortably. So, good play all round there, 8-ball.
Oh, V7 Academy double their lead. 2-0. Refined Ballers. I think we wrote those off as well. Sweet Science and Phoenix is kicking off just for half time of this. It's like poetry in motion, Domino. Thanks, Claymeister.
I wonder how... I might have to just click on the Dregs stream and see how they're getting on. 8-ball, it is still 1-1 and it's 10 minutes left to play. The Dregs going to leave themselves vulnerable without getting... They
are, especially when Sheffield Wednesday... are sniffing for that spot. La Source are sniffing for that spot. Rib for Pleasure. Everyone's sniffing for the spots, Dom. It's like they want to win the money. They all want the money. But they can't have it. Only one team. Right, Domino, let me sort this out. We are going over to... Sweet Science with Claymeister.
I think the connection's gone 8-ball on this one.
With Claymeister?
No, I think it's EA. We've just got a black screen here, and the EA symbol is popping up. Let me just click on...
I reckon they'll be coming through in a second then, because that's usually what they do.
Let me just check on... No, Phoenix. I've just clicked on Phoenix's stream, and they're connecting to the EA server at the minute.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful.
We'll stay here then.
Let's go for... Well, I guess we can see the end of the Dregs game.
Oh my god, the Dregs have just... is it in the chat? I've just clicked on. And it is...
Oh my god, Dregs are 2-1 up.
They had 10 minutes left, 8-ball when I called it, and they have gone and got a goal. I don't know how it happened. but it's a Dregsy thing to do.
I mean, I think maybe that guarantees them a spot, perhaps. Because we're running out. If Dregs win this, we're running out of spots in that top 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think Phoenix have got theirs pretty much sealed.
Here we go. Here is Flame. Knocks it down to Trey Robertson. Smithy gets it out. Here is Finchy. Goes long. It wasn't on.
Had to go long.
Here's Ash Alberto. They don't need to force it, but for some reason they are. Here's Dylan Cav. Good player, that man. Plays a 1-2 with the opposition.
Down 8 ball. This will be the last chance for them.
Yeah, they've got to swing it in. You've got to swing it in. It's criminal from there. You've got to chuck it into the mixer, and there is time. Whew. The Dregs picking up 3 points, where at one point it looked unlikely, but that's what good teams do. Domino, you let me know when Sweet Science and Phoenix are kicking off. I'll take us over to... Who am I going to take us over to? Rib for Pleasure. Couldn't think of the name.
Pleasure game, and it's still the Wednesday 8 ball. It's still the Wednesday that are leading.
54th minute. I mean, Vulcan first are doing well in that friendly. They're 5-1 up. I mean, I would be sad if teams playing in this league were getting beat in friendlies against possibly not 11 men, but we move. Good warm-up for their last game. We'll see what the situation is with then again. Soykek with the save for Rib for Pleasure. I'm butchering his name, but he's not butchering this performance in goal. He is looking at performance of the night.
8 ball, the striker there though, the feet inside, mate.
Yeah,
bringing
very
defenders
nice stuff.
in,
Very nice
fainting one way, cutting in, and yeah, the save to match the great football.
V7 Academy 3, Refined Ballers 0. You know, we're suffering from a bit like the Sheffield Wednesdays, Domino. They'll have a dodgy performance and then they'll go and smash a team or pick up a big win or both. And they are currently in their smashing and picking up a big win phase here. Monk beats the offside trap. He's not offside. There it is. And the celebration to go with it. And just like that, Ribbed for Pleasure have equalised against this rampant Sheffield Wednesday side. The ball and the run were perfect.
8 ball, if you're the keeper there, there's not much more you can do. I thought the positioning was fine. I think the animation might let him down. Let's take nothing away from the ball and the shot and the cheekiness to go near side on the side foot. But if you're the keeper there, you're picking up a new pad.
I think it was a bit like the old Fabian Barthez where he puts his arm up for offside against West Ham. And he didn't get it, and then the guy just shot anywhere and it goes in. So fair play to Monk for playing on for the perfectly timed run. And they get the rewards for it.
Let's not forget, this game is the game that... Well, yeah, this game was the one that takes you into 4th place. This is the 6-pointer. This is your true 6-pointer. And it leaves it in your hands going into the final game of the night.
What a ball. I mean, La Source will really want a draw here. The two teams above them, I think, because if either of these two teams win, I don't think La Source can get 4th after the Dregs result. So they'll be praying for a draw here. Either one of these two teams wins this.
I need to see who the last games are, 8 ball. I need to see who the last games are. So you've got...
Either of these two teams win this, they then become the gatekeepers of 4th.
You've got Sheffield versus Phoenix, hard game for Sheffield.
Oof.
Then you've got Rib for Pleasure versus Redefined Ballers. Oof. And then you've got La Source against Sweet Science.
Oof. Oof.
You're gonna be favouring Redefined Ballers there, aren't you?
I was literally the Vince McMahon meme there. I was going to go back in my chair. Here is the go. No, comes through.
It's a big save, 8 ball.
Soychik again with a massive save. I need to see this kid's numbers at the end of the game because that's about 6 or 7 world-class saves.
The Dark Sheeps here, 8 ball. Like we said, the Rib for Pleasure team, they are Dark Sheeps. They've crept their way into this 4th position and they're holding it here.
Edge of the box. Vinny gets to strike off. Oh, he's saving everything, even stuff he doesn't need to save. Oof. When you're on form, mate, just go with it. Just go with it. Just keep it out any way you can. Back sticks, that's a good ball. Just a bit too long. Or delayed run, either one of those two.
That's good pressure in the corner.
V7 Academy 4, Refined Ballers nil. Who did you say was playing Refined Ballers in the next game, Domino? Because I think they might fancy their chances.
Yeah, Refined Ballers have got Riv for Pleasure. So Riv for Pleasure have got the best run-in because Sheffield have got Phoenix and...
First and second, the other two.
Have got Sweet Science.
Woohoo! But then
So
two
that's
teams
two
with nothing to
parties.
play for, perhaps. Although
It's just too much. The EA maths here is just...
Sweet Science won, the Phoenix won. That went under the radar. The scores on the doors are already updated. We're just not keeping an eye on them, apparently. They were already there. Any more we need to look
for?
for?
Phoenix is a massive game, but it is a dead rubber. However...
Well, no. What I will say, Dom,
I was about to say, I say that... Wait until the playoffs. Wait until what we do.
No, what I was going to say, Domino, so the way playoffs work, first place, second, so that second place is definitely up for grabs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true, Abel, that is true.
So first place, second, and then if you lose that... Oh, my God, he must be offside. He must be offside.
Oh, my, he's not Abel. He is not.
Wow.
What a save, Abel. What a save. The positioning of this keeper, absolute brick wall. Been nudged off the ball there, April.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scary one there. Speed. Can they pinch it right at the death? They've gone out wide to Chris, the centre back. Not sure that's who you wanted to be giving it to in an emergency. Reddersy, if you are still here, you've got one more game to play, which is against Primal, so that will be a default. And then you've got the semi-final, which should be updated on the VPG app. Actually, no, we wouldn't have done the scores yet, so let me double check that one. More work for us. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I know teams let us down because some teams can't be trusted, but it actually is quite nice that none of these teams that are going into the playoff positions potentially are playing a default team, so it does work out a little bit better. Yeah. Sour taste, Abel. Still a sour taste, but like I said, it's the best of a worst scenario. If that makes sense.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Sheffield have got one more chance to throw the dice at these 3 points, and they need to get it up quickly. As I say that, April.
Oh no!
He's on.
That was close. Who won the V7 Cup? Who won the V7 Derby? They're playing each other in the final game, actually, Domino.
Last chance here. Oh, he's blown up. Okay.
That leaves everything to play for now, Domino.
Right,
that
where
leaves
are we going with
everything.
Because I need to know how Sheffield are getting on in... How did they get on in their game?
I mean, we just watched Sheffield, mate.
Oh, not Sheffield. La Source. Who have they got next? Have they played their game already?
La Source got beat by Dregs, if you remember.
Yes, yeah. Oh, and April, just clicking on the channel, it is 1-1 versus Sweet Science and Phoenix.
So I've got the league table up now. They're going into the last... Oh yeah, Phoenix and Sweet Science are behind, yeah. So bear with us on that one. We're just looking at this race for 4th place. I think everyone else is out of sight. It is Rib for Pleasure on 12, Sheffield Wednesday on 11, La Source on 11. So it's all in Rib for Pleasure's hands. Let's go back across to that massive game at the top of the league. The battle for first.
The Dregs here would want this to end in a draw because first and second, as we know by the playoff scenario, have got a huge advantage to get that £100. So the Dregs are going to look at this game here and hope and pray it stays 1-1.
Let's go find out. It's live for you now. 42nd minute. This is the second of 3 games, 3 league games, that is.
Oh, always held his nerve well, and that's a great save by the keeper. That is a great save. But the Sweet Science are knocking at the door, as you would expect. 8 Ball, it is a corner for Sweet Science. They have packed the box. It looks like a big clump of them, and they've gone to the edge of the box. He's flicked in, come to the striker's feet. He's turned. Oh, and he smashed it into the top net. 8 Ball, Sweet Science. 2-1 up on the stroke of half-time. Dangerous time to concede a goal. Dangerous way to concede a goal. People hate conceding goals from set pieces. 8 Ball.
What a time to score as well.
What a time to score.
And there it is, half time. Right. Sorry, I was sorting out what's going to happen in the semi-final. One step at a time. Right, Sweet Science 2, currently top of the league. Phoenix, currently second in the league, 1. That might change the league table, actually. Let's just have a quick look during half time. It does, quite interestingly, change it because we've now got Phoenix and Dregs on equal points. The Dregs have a default, so they get the 3 points, which takes them to 19 points. So Phoenix will have to win the last game of the season. I think they just need to win the last game of the season. Whew. Right, let me just put these 0-0s in for George Dawes on the scores. Why isn't this last one working? There it is. Right, straight back into the game then, Domino. Let's go. Claymeister. Gives it out wide to Owls. Claymeister with the first time pass through to RM. What a stunning goal that is. Lewis FIFA, the fox in the box with the celebration to match. I think they might have just put the sword to Phoenix, although if there's one team we can't write off, it's definitely the boys in blue.
Yeah, and 8 Ball, just looking at the score updates here, the Academy have gone 4-0 up against Redefined Ballers.
Yeah. Here
result.
is
That's a good
Gilbert.
result.
Claymeister again, getting stuck in. Mad Connor.
Yeah, it's good football all around here. And look, again, the scoreline obviously does flatter Sweet Science, but we know the Phoenix team. We know what they can do, especially in the last minute.
Yeah.
Question is, I have not seen Alfie Edge. Is he playing?
No, I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's playing, unless he's playing under a pseudonym.
Yeah, unless he's the number 7 with the green afro and he's changed the afro colour. I can't see him. Good back here from Sweet Science, knocking the ball around nicely, and they're getting a lot of joy from this left-hand side, but the man has just ushered him out of play, nice and comfortably. Something Phoenix need, just a little bit of composure defensively, and it is not. No, Alfie Edge is not playing.
No,
so
he's not. No. Royal Mail
they've
gives
lost
it
their
to
they've lost their 90-minute
Hero.
plus.
Oh. Benny with the shot that just trickles wide. I mean, they've got time to get back into this, Domino. I mean, I know they like to leave it late, and I'm sure if it's not Alfie Edge, it'll be someone else. However, they need more than just the 1 goal, so it's now or never. They want that second place because it does give you that lifeline in the playoffs. Tiki into Benny, can't get the turn in. Good tackle in the end, and Claymeister gets it out with a fantastic pass. Here is Brennan. Stops on the ball, waiting for his teammates to go ahead of him. They do, and then he loses it to Royal Mail. Beats his man, cuts back. Thinks about going again, looking for strikers' feet. Cam Foster does well. Sweet Science looking strong defensively here. Twins into Tiki, the captain, the manager. Claymeister again doing his part defensively. And we've got a phantom free kick.
And that's the one thing that Sweet Science had in their arsenal this whole league is Sheffield Wednesday proved they could bleed, but they were one of the teams that were always just really regimented, really solid in defending. I mean, their striking play has been brilliant as well, don't get me wrong, but that's their staple, that's their stonewall. A very hard team to break down.
Yeah, yeah. Two evenly matched teams, I would say, on paper and currently on the pitch. But it is Sweet Science who have turned the screw here, and it's 3 goals to the good. The one in response from Phoenix, but this second half, Sweet Science have turned it on a little bit, and they are proving why they are top of the league. I assume at some stage in the playoffs, Domino, we will see these two battle out again.
Absolutely, 8 ball. I'm just trying to look here at the last game results.
Here we go. He's through. Great ball by Tiki. Goes down. Notorious Foot gets away with one there. I mean, it looked sketchy. He'll say it's experience, but he definitely went down under some pressure. Brooksy. Swings it into the back post. No one is there. I'm just going to quickly move one of my screens. Bear with me. It's this one I need. Over here. Over here. There we go. We didn't miss anything. Twins into Gaffer Tiki. It's against his opposite number there. Ironworks.
Back clearance there.
Yeah. And look, I think Sweet Science are happy just to keep the ball.
Yeah, you would be. I mean, like we always say, a 2-goal advantage is always a dangerous advantage to have, because once they get that one, tide momentum shifts. So if I was them, I'd try and, again, just keep the ball, nothing too much, get the men behind the ball. But they've been in these positions before, 8 ball. They're experienced here, and I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, they're
and
no
I say
strangers
that, and they've given the ball away quite cheaply.
Kiss to the commentator. Here we go. Royal Mail spins in the box. Taylor makes a good tackle. Doesn't give away the penalty. Just having a look at the scores on the doors to see if anything else has started. The only game that's got a goal in the third and final game of tonight. Lewis FIFA here beating his man, hands it off to RM, edge of the box. This is nice football from Sweet Science, reminiscent of that third goal they got earlier on. Yeah, no other games in, so we'll stick here, says Jeff Shreves.
I thought it was a good tackle there, 8 ball. I thought it was a good tackle.
Yeah, looks like they're in no rush to take this. What I was going to say is the only game that's got a goal in, so no game has kicked off for the third and final games, will be the Dregs. They get the default 1-0 against Primal. Here we go. Brooksy absolutely rockets it. V1 Sparta tips it on, I mean, the complete opposite way, but it stayed out at the expense of a corner. But what a save that is.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less from that man.
Plague Doctor says V7 could backdoor this as they're 2 points off of 4th. It's all to play for. It is all to play for.
That is very true. That is very. Do you know what? It's not that I counted them out, but that is a true fact there. That's madness. That is absolutely.
We'll try and keep the league table. Well, I mean, it'll always be updated, so that's good. But I'll try and keep the league table floating around so we can see. Yeah, he's right. Vulcan 7 on 11 points.
A great result in their last game. Going into this game with confidence.
There we go. I've got it ready, mate. I've got it ready. Here's Gilbert. Swings it in. Zach Campbell comes and collects. Right, Rib for Pleasure against Refined Ballers.
Is that the one? Is that where we're going, 8 ball?
That's the first one to kick off, Domino, so it only
well, that's
seems
where we got to
fair.
go, because it's in their hands, isn't it, 8 ball?
Well, I've popped the league table on for us, minimized down so I can quickly put it across, and before I can even do that, Refined Ballers have scored in the second minute, Domino, so let me go and get that up. Showing off my minimizing skill. Let's go.
Scored?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, streams.
And it is in their hands, 8 ball. It is in their hands.
Oh, and it's only fair we go with a Rib for Pleasure stream as well. And here we go. over to live stadium scenes for match day 9, the final match day. Rib for Pleasure in the orange, Refined Ballers in the blue. Refined Ballers not having the best night, including this start to the game as well.
They can play the spoiler here, 8-Ball, and sometimes when you've got nothing to play for, the emotional pain of another team is something to get your game up.
Spot on. And Domino, don't forget, so one interesting point here is Plague Doctor rightly says in the chat that V7 can backdoor into playoffs, into that final spot. They are playing their academy side. They always seem to play their academy when they need a result. So expect that one to be 4 or 5-0 to the first team here.
Mate, if I was the academy, I'd be fizzing. That's on this channel. They have lost 3 to the Big Brother side. They need to get one back. They need to
knocked out earlier tonight by Big Brother. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Right, Refined Ballers look like they're not gonna let up here. Henley on the edge of the box. Breaks to Spenno. Not convincing clearance, but Nani flicks it on to Nunes. Morelos gives it back to Nunes, but Monk there. Goal scorer in the last game. No, I don't think so either, Plague Doctor. I was just joking, really. I was half joking. Yeah, I think they'll want retribution, if I'm totally honest.
No, of course. Yeah.
Spenio to Nani. Refined Ballers looking to play party poopers. And can Nunes, what a ball, pooping on that party. There we go, 1 apiece. Refined Ballers, and it won't just be Refined Ballers celebrating that one. It will be La Source, it will be Vulcan 7 as well.
And it'll be Sheffield Wednesday 8-Ball. They're all
and Sheffield Wednesday. So La Source have got Sweet Science. Big ask for those boys. Sheffield Wednesday have got Phoenix. Big ask for those boys.
This is the running that you need. It truly is in River Pleasure's hands, 8-Ball. And we've got the greatest angle on here.
Officially
and
it is.
It looks like 8-Ball. He is going to the keeper side. Man standing where it should be. Try to block it across there. Has he got it in his locker? Well, that's excellent.
Oh, good block to be fair.
That is excellent. I called it early.
Doc can't do too much with it. Oh, look at that acrobatic as well. Dregs are gone 1 apiece in a friendly. Come on, Dregs. Better than that. They've got the semi-final to look forward to, so they are hanging around. Having got the default against Primal. Primal.
I'm going to have to bring up the Wednesday. So Phoenix are the ones that are playing them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Phoenix playing there. Have I got the Dregs stream up? That's T ready. Yeah, okay, cool, lovely. We'll stick across here then.
And very brave there, to be fair. The ball is broken. 2 Refined Ballers. Save but goes across the box. And a let off there because they were very casual at the back. Chrissy, the goal scorer, with the throw. Good
that's not to be able. That's not to be able.
Good bit of ball manipulation. Nelka loses out to Henley. Goes down the line. Good little flick on. Uwu goes long, forcing it a bit. Sorensen wins the header though. Here we go. 3v3. Cuts it back to Monk. Drops the shoulder. Side foot near post. Doc with the save.
He tried it again, 8-Ball. He tried it in the Wednesday game that we just seen. It came off for him. Keeper stood up there. Great tip round the corner. But they've got the corner here, 8-Ball.
Monk worked well. Man open at the back post. Here he is. Heads it down. Forrester.
Oh my.
Domino, that one is straight off the training ground. Straight off the training ground. Look at that. Headed it down. Slots it past the goalkeeper. Side foot finish by Forrester. Here we go. 2-1. Rib for Pleasure will be the only one celebrating that one.
It weren't bad defending. They were tracking their men. It was just that they kept running off them. It was just really good playing. Like you said, 8-Ball, that was off the training ground because that was a well-worked routine.
Yeah.
And
Monk.
they are coming through here again. And he's clipped.
Oh, what a ball that is. And what a finish that is. 3-1. They're turning into good value for this as well. And they may have just written their name into 4th place into the playoffs. They will be coming back next week for the final week for the playoffs. Take a bow, ribbed for pleasure. Refined Ballers now. I mean, if they get something out of this, they will be ultimate party poopers. 3-1 down before half time takes his man out. That's not pretty, is it?
To do it. Oh, you need to do it, 8 ball, and then they have players streaming up. You're only going to get a yellow for that, and it is a tactical foul. You take that all day long, because if that becomes 4 before half time, the game's out of sight. So yeah, good foul for me.
Sorensen, who did provide the cross for both of the goals, actually. Spenio.
Composed.
Goes wide to Chrissy. They need some more Chrissy magic, I think. Nani gives it to Nunez. Back. Good ball. Good football this from Refined Ballers. Morelos.
Yeah.
Sorensen does well. They're happy to keep it now. Probably see it through to half time. Chris stabs it forward. Monk, who looks like a very tidy player, by the way. Dregs getting beat now in a friendly. Come on. Eto. Dances past his man, but Chrissy there back on defensive duties. V7 firsts. You won't be shocked to hear I've gone 2-0 up. Oh, wait, no, it's V7.
It's 1-1.
Okay,
it's 1-1
then.
equal.
The Academy went 1-0 up. Right. So no let off for the first team, as we playfully suggested there might be. So that's 1-1 as well. Although it does say on our score sheet, Vulcan 7 first team are 2-1 up. So what do we believe? Refined Ballers 1, Rib for Pleasure 3. La Source is 0-0 with Sweet Science. There is confirmation of the Vulcan 7 first's second goal of the game.
Yeah,
yeah, the Dregs get that default win, no problem. I mean, can we move the can we move this over now? Yes, we can. Look at that. Okay, so Domino, I've got the league table in front of me now.
Go.
Sweet Science with that draw, as it currently is, are on 20 points. The Dregs are on 19, so that takes them into second place unless Phoenix.
And that's them done. They've not got no more games to play.
Unless Phoenix can get a win in this last game, which will send them above the Dregs. And Rib for Pleasure are the masters of their own destiny if they win this one. Let's go back into the game. We're all up to date. Whew.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge ask here for Redefined Ballers. A huge ask. It's got a 2-goal deficit they've got to claw back, and River Pleasure doesn't look like they're going to take their foot off the gas anytime soon, April. And they've got the dangerous men coming into the box. They've got some good change out of these balls in the box. There's another one lofted in. Keeper makes good decision to come out, claims it. And yeah, they're Redefined Ballers. They just need to find a way to dent this team.
I mean, they've got nothing to lose.
And they could do it here with this corner.
Yeah, they've got nothing to lose. Let's chuck the kitchen sink at it. And let's have a good time doing it, I reckon. 3-1 currently to Rib for Pleasure. Masters of their own destiny, currently occupying 4th place. However, there are 3 teams behind them, waiting for them to slip up. La Source, Sheffield Wednesday, and Vulcan 7, of course. All just waiting patiently, cheering on this Refined Ballers team. If they knew how many players were cheering them on now.
And Refined Ballers have started this second half on the front foot, 8 ball. Obviously, we know how good River Pleasure are when they get the ball in these positions.
Oh, Speeve. That turn of pace, the drop of the shoulder, big save from Doc. Arguably keeping Refined Ballers in this, because I don't think they're going to come back from 4. 3, maybe 4, probably not. Nani flicks it onto Nunez, who flicks it then on to Anelka. Men at the back post, and here we go. Morales drops his shoulder.
Oh my 8 ball, this keeper.
He is being written into PCW folklore here. Another fantastic save, and at a really important time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's naughty. Tries to do too much there and gets dispossessed.
Morales. Yeah. And they're committing men forward now, our Refined Ballers, as you would expect.
Yeah,
but they defend well.
Goal here. Yeah, they need this goal here, and I think the strategy is good. They are throwing a lot at it, which you would expect, like you said, April.
Yeah.
Redefined ballers just need to. It feels a little bit chaotic, which will suit redefined ballers 100%. River Pleasure just need to get a little bit of a hold on this game again, get it a little bit more comfortable. But the ballers go up top here, and they look like they've got some sauce up top, and giving the ball away.
Yeah, missing out there. Fusion Esports, who no one's ever heard of on this channel, are beating Dregs 4-3. Maybe we should have got them in place of Primal. They're here on a Wednesday night, and they're not. V7 first team half-time 2-1 up against their Academy side. They're keeping their end of the bargain, but unfortunately for them, Refined Ballers are behind by 2 goals. And it's not looking likely to change anytime soon because Refined, Rib for Pleasure, sorry, are on the ball. Phoenix have gone 1-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday, again crushing their potential way into 4th place, that 4th and final spot. Big tackle, referee lets it go, and here we go. Can they ruin the party? Chris Headstone, fantastic defensive work.
If it does end like this, that's a massive Rib for Pleasure game versus Sheffield Wednesday. Huge for that goal, for them to get it back to 1-1. Massive result.
Yeah, so teams loading up now for that final game of the PCW League. We will stay here until the end because this is the game for 4th place.
Yeah.
I think everything else has pretty much been sorted. Maybe 3rd place, so we'll go across to Phoenix, who are a goal up against Sheffield Wednesday. The Dregs default in the last game gives them the 3 points. And Sweet Science, I think, have already done the business. Have already done enough.
Yeah.
Here is Chris. Yeah. Although, is there first place to play for, Domino? Let me just quickly have a look at this. Oh, wrong button, my bad.
No one can get first place. It's Sweet Sciences.
Sweet Science. No, Sweet Science have got. No, you're wrong. Sweet Science can mess it all up. There is confirmation.
They can,
and the
because
stream's
Phoenix,
frozen.
isn't it? If Phoenix win and Sweet Science lose, yeah.
Yeah, it was worth it. Phoenix have gone 2-0 up now. 2-0 against Sheffield Wednesday.
What's the Sweet Science game?
Sweet Science 0-0. Only just kicked off. Dregs win in the 91st minute, 5-4. There we go. Thanks for not letting PCW League down. Anelka's got it. Ooh. Wins the ball back and goes long. Harry sends it right back up.
I'm not going to lie to the Dregs. That's probably the game of the night.
Yeah. Can someone speak to Fusion Esports, please? And, yeah, see if they want to enter PCW League number 2, season number 2.
We'll just let them know they're on 3 points currently. No, they lost. Sorry, they lost. They're on 0. But it's good effort.
More goals than Primal. Speed.
13th dig of the night. Let's go.
There'll be more as well. We've got cup games after this as well. Pings it out wide. Forrester, the goal scorer, collects it. V7. The Vulcan Derby is a game to die for, according to Plague Doctor. Might have to check in there before we go across to that final game of the league, which is Phoenix against Sheffield Wednesday. Nunes, Forrester dispossesses, and that is going to be that, I think, for Rib for Pleasure. No way are they going to concede 2 from here. La Source have gone 1-0 up against Sweet Science, Domino. And Phoenix have gone 3-0 up. Do you know what? I think that might be the goal swing we need. Domino can't believe it, so he left in disgust. He's back now. Refined Ballers. There we go. Let's get some league table confirmation, because I think that puts Phoenix and Sweet Science have got the exact same goal difference, Domino.
Oh my.
Sweet Science, Phoenix, and the Dregs are all on equal points as things stand. So yeah, let's go, and I mean, we've got to probably check in with Sweet Science.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it really doesn't matter who comes first or second. Obviously, you'd want to come top.
You're
There's
right.
no 2 ways about it.
Yeah.
You want to come top. It doesn't matter on the playoff format, but you want to end the league on top. Absolutely.
Yep. Send out those warning signs.
Of course.
I mean, this is where obviously, I don't want to keep banging on about it, but I will have to. Dregs have picked up the 3 points default, right? I get that. but they've not been able to increase their goal difference, which means they can't finish any higher than they are. And with Primal being bottom of the league, Dregs being not bottom of the league, that was a chance to kind of put them to the sword a bit. So again, you know, you can say, well, you get 3 points. It's not that. Claymeister.
That is a really, really good point.
Yeah.
Because like I said, with that could be comfortably. I mean, we saw Primal play. It could comfortably be a 5-goal swing.
Yeah. Lewis FIFA plays a 1-2 and a 3-4 with RM. Advance with the block. Here is Wilmer. A definite foul. I can see the linesman frantically waving his flag, and it will get given. Phoenix still 3-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday, and again, it's very Sheffield Wednesday. They've had a fantastic night, and
mate.
3-0 now.
The only team to currently beat Sweet Science. I know that this result here is going a different way, but the only team to actually beat Sweet Science.
Yeah. It's in the league.
Yeah, in the league. Obviously, Dregs beat them in the cup. But what a scalp that is by the boys at Wednesday. Because that was a great game. It's just a Wednesday thing, mate.
At one point we didn't pick up on, because we didn't watch the game, I don't think. A familiar player over on that right-hand side is Enganch. He's playing for La Source tonight, but he's moved over from Vulcan Sevens. And I'll quiet down because Finchy Strider's broken through.
God, he's gone down.
The same player as last time, Notorious Foot Domino, takes the man down, gets nothing for it. He needs to teach me the way, because that's 2 in 2 games he's got. Dylan Cav with the feet, goes front post, and there is the man himself. Notorious Foot, notorious indeed.
La Source has turned up tonight as well.
Yeah,
and like I said, dark horses, but it just goes to show, no matter where this table ended, any given night, bar Primal, everyone could have been up there.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to finish off that story, Domino, Enganch from Vulcan Sevens to La Source. The first game of this evening, Domino. La Source versus Vulcan 7. Surprise! Here is the man in question. The man on everyone's lips. Oz Okwo with the feet on the edge of the box, gives it to Enganch, playing on this right hand side, swings it in.
It's quite nice seeing so many of the PCWs in our league, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The series has worked wonders for them, mate. It's nothing to do with their playing ability whatsoever. It's just the series.
Yeah, all very, very average players, but you know what I mean.
We should do a what should we do? Like a where are they now? Yeah. Get them back on. And they can talk about their experiences outside PCW Legacy.
Yeah, since they left, what happened to them? What happened to their careers?
Claymeister slides through RM, cuts back nicely.
Ooh, it looked a bit tame there, 8-ball.
Oh, here we go. See Brennan bust out the skill. They're begging for a penalty, although Claymeister butts in his tackle of his own. Valiant does nicely there. Gives it to Smithy. Goes long, and that will be...
They've seen out the first half, 8-ball. They have seen out that first half 1-0.
And importantly, Sheffield Wednesday have got a goal back, which means...
That means Phoenix are 1 down, obviously, on goal difference.
Which means Phoenix are a goal down on the goal difference. It doesn't mean too much, but what I will say, Domino, is if Sheffield Wednesday can get another couple of goals, it could go down to... I think it's going to go down to goals scored, which, again, the Dregs haven't been able to put more past Primal, so they'll stay on 16, so I don't think it's too much in it at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And as we're going across there with Plague Doctor, the Vulcan Derby has ended, and it is now on the PCW channel 4-0 to the Sevens, to the first team. And what would the Academy do to get a win against them?
It's Daddy Vulcan again, mate.
Daddy Vulcan.
Yeah, we don't talk about Daddy Vulcan since week 1.
Daddy Vulcan's a sick name, by the way. I'm not going to lie.
It sounds like a wrestler. Right. Sweet Science. I mean, unless there's a massive swing for La Source, I do think it's going to be Sweet Science and Phoenix first and second, who will then play each other in the playoffs next Wednesday. Yep. And it will then be Dregs, who will play Ribbed for Pleasure The winner of Rip for Pleasure versus the Dregs will go on to play the loser of first versus second, and that's how the PCW League playoffs work in a nutshell. So if you come first or second, you get a second bite of the cherry. Third and fourth, it's one and done. But there's that way to the final for that £100. Dylan Cav gets in the
like
way
I said,
of
I
his
like that. If you're
teammate
third
shot.
and fourth, you have to go through the acid test. You have to go through 2 games if you're third and fourth. But if you come first or second, you obviously have the advantage. If losing, you can get another game. I like it. 8 it's so fair. It's just so fair.
We think it's fair. We think it's fair.
It definitely is.
The semi-final is on after this as well, so do make sure you stick around. Another cash prize for that semi-final. Final will be next week, and here is
great save.
Zhao Smitty with the save, a big save as well. Actually, I mean, Sweet Science arguably don't have anything to play for. They do want to finish this game in first place, so we'll just put that out there.
Sweet Science came into the last week of the season undefeated. They would absolutely hate to end on week 3 with 2 losses on their record.
Yeah, I agree. And plus, they're going into the playoffs next week as well. Yeah. So imagine going into the playoffs with that undefeated record. You want that O next to your name. They don't have it. And La Source looking to turn the screw. Oh, they can't get out. Here is Lewis FIFA. Gives it. Ooh, I don't know why he's left it. RM. Ronell does fantastically well for the boys in black. They go long. It's Dylan Cav. Claymeister there. And a big tackle. I'm not sure who that was. It's getting scrappy. This is what we like to see. Someone's getting booked. We don't know who it is, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we got the semi-final after this. If you haven't put in your results for the quarterfinal, do that, and then you'll find out your opponent.
Oh, that's the wrong option. That is the wrong option. The defender made him play that. It was
he did well there, to be fair. He did really well.
Yeah, made him play it.
Brooksy gives it to Brennan. Claymeister. Ironworks. The gaffer. What can he get cooking? Finds striker's feet. Lewis FIFA flicks it over the man's head. RM with the shot as well. Advance. Gets the block in. It will be a corner.
They're pulling them deep for 8 ball.
They really, truly are. I mean, I don't think anything's changed in the... Yeah, Phoenix have gone 4-1 up.
Good flick.
So another goal for Phoenix will put them top of the league. As soon as this ball goes out of play, I'll quickly just check it.
Yeah,
another goal. There we go. They are currently top of the league for... I don't know why. For whatever reason. They've got exactly the same goals scored, goals against... I don't want to leave it like this because I don't know how it sorted them out. Luckily for us, first and second don't have too much difference between them, but I still would like it to be a bit different. We can't have exact records. I'm sorry.
Does that mean everyone's joint and La Source gets to get into the playoffs?
Yeah.
They got joint first. Oh my god! If they come joint first, they've got to amalgamate the teams.
Yeah. Brooksy makes the tackle. Brennan doing their best out here. Our Sweet Science. RM to the Claymeister. Gets it back from Owls. This is some good football from the boys. Lewis FIFA. Brennan blocks. Everyone blocks. RM, it finally falls to him. Ooh, further proof if you just keep swinging your boot at it, eventually it will go in. And that is exactly how it worked for Sweet Science. They finally get the breakthrough, but do not count this La Source side out just yet. They are coming on the offensive. Dylan Cav. Big save from Zach Campbell and takes his man out as well. 18 minutes left. La Source 1, Sweet Science 1.
8 ball. How much were you sweating when you were looking at that league table, working out what to do?
Yeah, I don't want it, mate. I don't want it. I mean, I mean, Phoenix can score again and La Source can score again. It puts us straight back into the same predicament. I mean, I normally want goals on the channel, but if there's no more goals, I'm not complaining. RM drops the shoulder, loses his man, but Greg's great recovery from that man. Wins it and goes long, but Notorious Fuck, that man is there again. Claymeister. Looks like a dangerous player, this man. Dancing on the ball, finds... He loves a manual pass as well, Domino. See Brennan with the shot. Breaks into the box. Brooksy's there, but Wilmer does well. Leaves his man for dead, but Lewis FIFA, look at that. Roberto Firmino style, chasing that ball down.
Playing for the badge 8 ball.
The La Source badge. I don't even think La Source have got a badge. Not La Source, sorry. Sweet Science. I don't think Sweet Science have got a badge. I think I made the manager make one up. We needed it for our graphics.
Was he on a yellow card already, Abel?
He wasn't, no, mate. No, he's the only player who wasn't. 9 minutes. There's confirmation he does pick up the booking. Phoenix have gone 5-1 up, so a goal for La Source here gives us a real headache. Our Excel spreadsheet is not going to like it. And you know what that means, Domino? Here we go. Notorious Fup, thank you so much for that header. Is 5-1 is the final score. Claymeister, he's got the chance for the manual slide ball. RM, he's going to square it, isn't he? Sorry, Smithy gets back. I think that might be the wrong choice.
He's done wrong all night, mate, because he's been outstanding.
Agreed.
Tonight.
Yeah, not just this game, all night as well.
Yeah, mate, all night. So, yeah, it just... He had the position covered. But, yeah, it's just one of those things. But they're still knocking on this door, 8 ball. They've still got chances here. And he's headed that back. It's come to his feet. He's volleyed it.
Sorry, Smithy there again, mate. Sorry, Smithy.
Yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Determined to hold on to this point or more for La Source. But Sweet Science, they're top of the league for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. Cam Foster heads it down. Oh, there he was. That was a big opportunity. Smitty, where is he gonna go? He goes long. The man was absolutely packed out with white shirts. Lewis FIFA, step over from him, loses his man, gives it to RM. The man comes sliding in on a booking as well. Notorious Foot. Here he is, Cam Foster, the centre back.
Oh my god, I thought it was in April. I genuinely thought that was in.
I mean, the animation from the goalkeeper there was brilliant. It does hit the wrong side of the netting if you are a Sweet Science fan. La Source hanging on in there, bless him. I mean, they don't have anything to play for, but look, they've turned out and they've given the top of the table a good run for their money here. And it was that first week that really killed La Source, Domo.
They played some big teams there, mate. They did play some big teams.
Lewis FIFA goes back post first time. Dregs, he heads it, but doesn't go anywhere. Owls, good positioning from Smitty, and there is time on that. Domino looking at the scores on the doors. La Source 1, Sweet Science 1, Refined Ballers 1, Rib for Pleasure 3, Vulcan 7s 2, Vulcan 7s Academy 1, and Phoenix 5-1 against Domino's favourite. The last time we get to say that, Sheffield Wednesday. That means this table is complete, which means we can confirm the following. Sweet Science, top of the league. Just the one blemish on their record. 20 points, 6 wins, 2 draws. The goal difference of 9. Matching them on a goal difference of 9 is Phoenix, again, who had a slow start, but that second week and third week, to be fair for them, drags them back into second place. And I'm just going to say it, Domino, I do feel for the Dregs for the whole primal situation, because they didn't have a chance to get their goal difference up. What I will say is, though, they did finish 4 goal difference behind, and that's with a 1-0 win. So unless they got some kind of 5 or 6 goal swing, not saying they couldn't, they've got the players to do it, but they'll feel hard done by. We'll be having words with the powers that be, don't you worry about that. And then the story of the night, Rib for Pleasure. God, they just scrape into that 4th place, the coveted 4th place.
Do you remember how the table started, April, at the beginning of the night? Do you remember if Rib Pleasure were in
I think this is exactly how it looked, mate.
Was it, but the Dregs were second, right? No, it wasn't. This is exactly how it looked.
I think that's exactly how it looked, yeah. We might as well just not bother tonight.
just left it from there, yeah.
So the chasing pack, Domino, Vulcan 7, who again have had a really good night. La Source, I mean, they're just a bloody good team to watch. Yeah. With the even Stevens, 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. And Sheffield Wednesday, Domino, who, to be fair, could have finished 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or last. Because that's what they are. Not last. Not last. No.
It would make no sense.
Not last. They're going to finish second bottom. And yeah, hats off to Vulcan 7 Academy, because I think at one point, I think they were mathematically, and Refined Ballers, sorry, I think mathematically at some stage they were not ready to go for it. But they stuck
Well,
around all
teams,
night because they're good
and this
people.
is what I mean, 8-Ball. This is what I mean. It's just they didn't have anything to play for in the last game, but they turned up and they played because the boys were on. And look, credit to them. I mean, it goes without saying we should give people credit for things like this.
Yep.
But it's one bad apple ruins a bunch, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, mate. Unfortunately, that is the case. So we won't dwell on that while my Discord reloads. Apologies. We have got, Domino, bear with me. We've got Phoenix and Rib for Pleasure. 2nd versus 4th.
Oh, are you in now?
We are in now, my friend. I'm going with Rib for Pleasure. Not the first time I've said that.
Who's their stream?
Right at the bottom, Andy. We're straight in. We are straight in. Right, so without further ado, let's go to the live scenes.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I wasn't reminiscing though, 8-Ball.
Phoenix in the blue. We can take the scores on the doors now off because that is the league done and dusted. We will be posting the league table after we finish this semi-final, or 2 semi-finals, I guess. But for now, it is Phoenix who confirmed they're in the top 2 against Rib for Pleasure, who have confirmed that they are in the top 4.
What's the second semi-finals?
Good question. I physically don't know. I can hazard a guess. I think it's Vulcan 7 against Dregs.
Yeah, Vulcan and Dregs.
Hopefully these guys have got the games the right way around, because it's done by supercomputer, so I don't actually know the draw myself. Speed knocks it back to Monk. Those two have been on fire tonight. Monk dropping the shoulder, still on fire. The defender was the wrong side of him, but he gets away with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Rib for Pleasure, in their first week, obviously they beat the Academy. They lost against the Dregs, and they drew against La Source. So they were kind of like a mid-range team. Mate, week 2 and 3, they've stepped up their levels, they've stepped up their game and showed us why they deserve to be in those playoff positions. Some of the football, mate, has been outstanding for them as well. Yeah,
absolutely, mate. I hit the nail on the head there. And it's, do you know what? It's been good because kind of that middle pack, teams have, it's just been one bad week has completely derailed the season, and that just shows how strong this league is, because you can't have an off night. They've had 2 really strong weeks. The league only runs for 3 weeks, and that was enough to knock them out. So fair play to Rib for Pleasure, because they've obviously the bad week they had obviously wasn't as bad as the others' bad week, if that makes sense. But they are here, and also big save from that man, who's going to have to be up there with shout for Player of the Night.
Yeah, each week we've had a good Player of the Night. Alfie Edge in the last one. I think every time we've had that man on the channel in this evening, it's been save after save, quality save after quality save. And I think he is a big difference for why Rib for Pleasure got into that 4th position, to cap off to him.
Oh, 100%. 100%. So for those of you just joining us, we've got Phoenix. I call them Phoenix because you always call them Phoenix. Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know why I call them Phoenix.
Phoenix in the blue, left to right, and Rib for Pleasure in the orange, right to left. 2nd place plays 4th place respectively. Semi-final of the cup.
I've got the Dregs on here as well, 8-Ball, so I'll let you know when they eventually kick off.
It's all coming together nicely, and don't forget, playoffs next week. Tune in for that. That's going to be massive. The final week.
Have you decided on the flow of what we're going to do? Is it going to be the cup final as the last game, or
I'm going to ask the manager what they prefer, mate.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Yeah. What a ball that is. Hendo knocks it down to Tiki, who finds Goggles' his feet. Blocked by Frank, blocked by Chris. God.
Yeah.
Whew, they are hanging on in there. I mean, they haven't even relied on the goalkeeper. Goggles, oh my God. What a stunning goal that is, Domino. I don't have anything nice to say about EA after tonight, because teams have been struggling all night. That animation's spot on.
That's a real life. That is real life. The keeper's coming out for that. He's trying to win it. 8-Ball, the ball inside, the flick over the top. even the keeper making the right move, you had to come out for that, or he's taking it down. Oh, that is unbelievable.
Goggles with the glancing header.
Take a foul.
Phoenix. Henley beats 2 men there nicely. What a rib for pleasure got in response to this. Semi-final. You got to chuck everything at it, boys and girls. Cuts back. Willing players on the end of it. Monk loses his man, but does come back into danger. Wins it back nicely. Looking to repeatedly beat his man. It can't be done. And Hendo goes long. And there's players up for Phoenix, but Forrester does really well there. Outnumbered, outgunned. Doesn't bother him. And what a fantastic first time ball that is through to RG. Comes back, gives it to Twins. Who does well. Here is that man Forrester, the unit at the back. Sorensen flicks it on to no avail. Comes straight back at him. And it's the gaffer floats it into the back post. Almost teases RG into hitting it first time. He does so, and it's gone high wide and not too handsome. Semi-final for you live on Pro Clubs Weekly. Cash prize for this cup winner as well. We are chucking money at this, Domino. Goggles, the goal scorer, gives it back to Benny. He'll take the corner. Yeah, money we definitely don't have.
8-ball. I'm going to say this, and it's very rare that you get games like this. This is the game for a purist at the minute, because the football that I'm watching, to your standard casual,
here we go.
Oh my
Joe
God.
Boy, the cameraman, big save. Hendo's gonna get it back in. He's unmarked. There he is, Benny. It's gone wide.
Christ, this man.
The second scissor kick in quick succession. It's gone wide. No, he's shanked it, mate. You're giving Benny too much credit there, mate.
It's just the way it is, mate. The way it is.
Phoenix are turning the screw here, but they're not getting the goal, the second goal they need. Yeah. Are they going to rue this? Tiki swings into the back post. And he takes it down.
They're not really happy about this. With the amount of possession they've had, with the amount of chances they've got, and it's still 1-0 going into, again, the end of the first half, they might be ruining these misses.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's hit the post. Joe Boy, he's popped it away. The cameraman, the captain. Has he got the captain's armband on? I'd be surprised if Joe Boy is not the captain. He's put it away. The centre-back up from the corner. 2-0 just before half-time, Domino.
There's nothing you could do there as the keeper. The first reaction of coming off the post. But look, it's nothing short of what Phoenix deserved, April.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think Rib for Pleasure can be... I don't think they can have too many bad words to say about that, because Phoenix have been dominant. And that's how we're going to leave it at half-time. Let's go with...
Dregs are loading up now.
Yep, Dregs are loading up.
We're into the game. It is 0-0 and it is 2 minutes gone. What are we doing, 8-ball? Are we ending the game here and then jumping over?
No, let's go over. Let's catch this, and we'll keep an eye. This is what we've got Jeff for. We'll keep an eye on that. If we need to go back, Domino, we'll go back. Yeah. Maybe catch the last 15-20 minutes of that. But for now, we've got 3rd place Dregs playing 5th place Vulcan 7, 6th place Vulcan 7.
5th.
So again, a team that will be will feel a bit hard done by, and we're close, but not close enough, unfortunately. But they do have a chance.
That they finished in top off. Redefined ballers, Sheffield Wednesday and the Source. They're no slouches, mate. I mean,
absolutely not.
I know they've got high expectations of themselves. We know what Vulcan are like, and they're great ambassadors for the channel and for the game mode. So you know what achievers they are. They would not be happy with 5th, but it's commendable. It's a commendable position to finish in.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, mate, the best remedy for that is to go and win the cup. So that's what they'll be out to do. Standing in their way, though, however, are the team that knocked out 1st place.
I forgot. It's TD Rome's got his cup perk on again. I can see it flash up.
Played over the top. Ash Alberto deals with that nicely. Trey Robertson takes it down, but that sea of white in midfield surrounding him, winning it back. Neymar, who has seen score a couple of goals today already. Cosmic Viper gives it into Eric Guntenar, who's a very good player. We know that all too well. The Gaffer gives it away, though. Merger. Oh, sends his man for a Twix. He's gone really far away there. TD Rome back doing the defensive work. I think for skill to distance ratio, that was up there with one of the best I've seen.
Yeah,
he went about 18 yards away.
Yeah, I was going to call it lag.
Yeah. Kinley at the base of this midfield. Composure on the ball, gives it to his Gaffer. CTR gives it away. Redza picks it up, gives it to Neymar. Here we go. Lani. What can this man do?
God, 8 ball.
Cuts back, gives it to Guntenar.
I've just clicked on the Phoenix stream and I've just seen Rim for Pleasure again. Unbelievable goal. It is 2-1.
Oh my god. I don't know where to go.
Well, the Dregs game is going to carry on anyway, so we might have to switch it back.
You want to go over, don't you? I can tell. You want to go over.
Well, let's watch this play out, 8 ball, and it's bubbling around. Mate, I do love the Dregs and thing, though. But we can catch the end of this game.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. That's the beauty of it. Okay, let's see. Oh, Trey Robertson's in here. As we're going over, Redza makes the tackle. Privateer swings it in. That man, TD Rome at the back post, Domino.
Right, we're still going 8 ball. We're going to have to stay with this because it ends when it's basketball stuff here, 8 ball.
We're fully in basketball season now. Lani goes long. RP9 takes it down nicely. Edge of the box is on, but instead gives it to Neymar. Drops the shoulder. Kinley there, as he always is. Montero gives it to the Gaffer.
Oh, 8 ball. You
don't say it.
It is now 3-2 to Phoenix. Phoenix have restored.
3-1.
3-1. Sorry, 3-1. They have restored their two-goal lead.
Does that mean we have to stay here? Oh,
8 ball. You need to go.
Oh, we got it! We got a goal here at least.
Everything's happening. Right, there is a penalty. I will comment on the penalty while you stay on there, 8 ball.
Okay.
It is 3-2. He stepped up. 8 ball has gone down the middle. Obviously, it's gone down the middle. Keeper's gone to his left-hand side. It is 3-2 in the game. 32 minutes on the clock, and I don't know what we're doing. What's happening?
We're gonna have to go over, aren't we? Because we can catch the arse end of this. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Executive decision. Let's go.
Right, that was like an F1 pit stop. That was, mate. Quick changeover. Henley, here we go. Breaking forward. No, Plague Doctor, don't stop now. In the famous words of Queen, please.
No, Plague Doctor, we need you. We need you.
Now more than ever.
Because I haven't got eyes on the other game, Plague Doctor, so if you can get that as your main game up, yeah, let your boys know.
Here we go. Monk sends it wide. RG back there doing the defensive work. Van Dijk running towards his own goal. Henry goes long. They've got the players forward. It's 3v3. They let them take it down. Tiki gives it to Benny. Hands it off to the man who started off this attack, but politely gives it back to the boys in orange. Twins into Tiki first time. Forrester unconvincingly gets rid of it. Goggles there, battling away. Did get the opener in this game. Forrester goes long. This has got a proper cup semi-final written all over it. This has.
It's semi-cup.
Here we go. Tiki lays it off to Hendo. Big save from that man in between the sticks.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that animation, April. I've never seen it.
He's proper Spider-Man it. Twins. Here come Phoenix. They're relentless at the moment. Benny. Flip-flaps, but Chris blocks it. This one is going to go to the wire. 3-2 to Phoenix. Speeve gives it to Monk. Arguably the most dangerous pair for Rib for Pleasure. Here we go. Exchanging passes. Oh, looking for Striker's feet. The animation for the Striker was there as well, so you know it meant to get through. Van Dijk can't get it through. Here is Speed. What a tackle from Henry on a booking as well. 10 minutes left for Rib for Pleasure.
10 minutes out with Rib for Pleasure actually taking initiative here and taking the momentum away from Phoenix. Have they got a goal in him? He's just run out into touch. 10 minutes on the clock, 8 ball. Can Rib for Pleasure do it? Can Phoenix find their resolution and keep them out?
Good bit of information there by Plague Doctor. It is half time over there, which is also a good bit of information. But Hendo is playing for Dregs up top tonight, who is usually a V7 player. So I check there again. 7 minutes left, Domino. Henley heads it down. Here we go. Willing runners. 2 of them at the same time. Eto. Oh, he's not managed to find a man. That's criminal. Here comes Sparta. Punches it away. Between him and Henry. Managed to get it away. Monk. That's the man you need to feed. Him and Speed.
It's coming back at them at waves, 8 ball.
Taste of their own medicine. 3v2. Tiki. Happy to keep the ball for a bit. Looking for that safe pass, which is arguably what Rib for Pleasure should have done earlier on. Instead, it's Benny. Gives it inside to 80. Back to 80. Forrester gets rid of it. Knocked on by Uru. Here we go. 3v3 with a Monk. Plays it safe this time to Henley.
It is the last chance here.
Oh, Hedy, that's fantastic work.
And it's only a minute added on the clock. He just needs to run his man.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
And he just needs to turn inside, and that should be it, 8 ball. That should be it. And we will see Phoenix in the final.
Right. Let's quickly F1 pit stop this one and head over to the final game of the night. Red Azzy is hosting this one for us.
Question is, who is Phoenix playing in that final?
Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. It's currently Vulcan 7s. Neymar wins it high up. Gives it to Lani. Redazzy is there, though. CTR. Plays it out wide to Hendo. Who Plague Doctor reliably informs us is usually a V7 player.
Who's that, sorry?
CTR. Stabs it in. Geordie does very, very well there. Heads it behind his own goal line. And it's going to be a corner for Dregs. They are turning the screw here. Semi-final. 1-0 to V7.
And I would say against the bookies' favourites as well.
Headed down. Ash Alberto with the roulette. Gives it to Trey Robertson. Ailey does well, as does Cosmic Viper as well. They come out with the ball. The whites of Vulcan 7. Gives it to Reza. Lani. Gets it back. Setting this up nicely. They know they don't need to force the issue. But that was a bit forceful. Gives it to Kinley. Hendo tries to beat his man. Redza's there. Kinley wins it back though, doing what he does best. Guntanar back with a vengeance though. And here come Vulcan 7 on the counter-attack. Merger finds the ball through to Neymar, who then finds Guntanar's feet. Edge with the save.
Do you know what? I thought the keep position was off there. I mean, what do I know about keeping? But it looked like he was too far forward, and he's done brilliantly there to wrestle that one back.
Neymar squares it to AJ. Ailey heads it down. Guntanar flicks it over, but Redazzy's there. Here is CTR. Willing runners. Trey Robertson being one of them. Hendo being the other. Viper gives it over to RP, who loses out, and they swing it in. Here we go. Neymar flip-flaps, gives himself a bit of space. Looking to pick that pass. Arguably not the right pass as Flame gets rid of it. Redazzy is a 1-2 with TD Rome. That's the man they need to get on the ball a little bit more. Here is Robertson. Gives it to Hendo. Blocked by Redza. Gets across again. Redza. Fantastic defending. And Cams gracefully plucks it out of the air. They have got 20 minutes, have Dregs, to save this cup semi-final. Otherwise, it will be Vulcan 7 playing Phoenix. Guntanar. Neymar drops the shoulder. Ash Alberto, fantastic work.
Yeah, Ash Alberto's there. I think, again, TD Rome obviously is never slack on his defensive work, but I do think you have got
break the chains.
13 virtual minutes. You need to make sure you need to be cheating. You need to be in that attack in third and
I agree.
let your defence kind of deal with it.
I think Gaffer will probably be having that word with them right about now, as he already looks a little bit higher up. Just let them come at you. You don't need to be sprinting back. He's gone all the way back though. Kinley. Now that's where he needs to be, on that left wing now. Geordie, big win from that man at the back. He's been solid tonight. Gives it to Merger.
Is ticking, 8 Ball. That clock is ticking.
It is.
Vulcan do look good on the ball here. I mean, they're taking that extra touch is what's needed at that time. Playing those expansive passes like that ball over the top.
Good feet from Ailey there as Kinsley does well. This is where they need willing runners, Domino. It's currently 4v3 in favour of Vulcan. Reddersy getting up alongside, gives it to CTR the cam, but that man there again, Geordie. Montero wins it for the Gaffer, Privateer. Gives it back inside to Reddersy. TD Rome doesn't do enough to win the corner. It's going to be a goal kick. There's 9 minutes left. No, I said 5. 9 minutes left. The longest 9 minutes of V7 season and the quickest of the Dregs, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Neymar.
He's done well there.
Ooh, they'd committed men forward here. Can they find that pass? They've got men over. Hendo. Redza again. Easily man of the match. Montero wins it back again. Privateer the Gaffer. Kinley. Swings it in. TD Rome went too early. That's where he usually is. I think he was half expecting him to be back there. Throws it long.
Left. It is ticking down, and it is V7 with possession off the ball. Dispossessed. A little bit of handbags out there. And free kick's gone to the Dregs. Now they do need to get man up. I don't think locking the ball forward is the right option. Yes, they've gone short here. Again, now they need one of the centre-backs to go and hold that striker position. Yeah, it's just not working for Dregs at the moment. They're missing something. I don't know what it is, but I don't think they do either. That's the problem. Lani. Oh, accepts that foul. That was rash. He was more than happy to accept that foul. Kills some more crucial minutes for V7. At this stage, they will be turning up for the cup final, and the cup final only next Wednesday, Domino. It will be their only game of the final Wednesday of the season. Still not done here, though, 8 Ball. Still not done. We're not. No, we're not. Oh, it's just something's just not worked for the Dregs in this second half. Here we go. What's Lani going to do? He's taking it into the corner. He's thinking about swinging it in. He's got one eye on the clock. Takes the foul, or does he? No, they'll have the free kick. Arguably just as good. It's Smoke. Good to see you, bud. Fake throw. Fake throw again. How many can you get? Lani heads it across. Montero picks it up. Here he is. Travella with the edge of the box, and it is Vulcan 7. Congratulations to those boys. I hope you don't mind turning up on a Wednesday for a one and done situation against Phoenix. There's 30 quid in it for you though if you can win, and obviously the cup, obviously the PCW Cup. That is more important. Oh, right, Domino. Let's move over to this camera. Where do we start? Let's go with the cup first and foremost. Get that out of our system. The cup. It gave us some good drama. It's prolonged the night a little bit longer, and also it's going to give us a fantastic cup final next Wednesday. 8 Ball. That is the beauty of any cup. Like, the league's there for a consistent performance over a period of time. The cup's there for the drama, the teams. Vulcan 7 finished 5th. They've gone through, again, a rivalry game with their counterparts, their academy team, and then gone on to take a team that finished 3rd that could have finished top. The Dregs were great all throughout, and you know how they love a cup final, 8 Ball. My money hugely was on the Dregs, just because it's a cup. You know what the Dregs like in cups, mate. They love a cup final. They love a cup final. And it's the beauty of it, mate. Vulcan 7s have been good all night. They've been good all tournament. They've had up and down results, but this is a good thing for them. Confidence booster, get into a cup final. but they've got a hard task ahead of them because they are going up against Phoenix, and Phoenix haven't put a foot on all night.
And Phoenix will be looking for the double as well. So let me take you across to our updated league table. Sweet Science and Phoenix will play each other in the first playoff game next Wednesday. The loser from that plays the winner of the Dregs versus Ribbed for Pleasure. So they've been rewarded for finishing in that top 2. The reward is a lifeline, basically. So the winner will go straight into the final. The loser will play the winner of the Dregs or Ribbed for Pleasure. So the double is on for Phoenix. We can't say that about any other team because Vulcan 7 miss out by just 2 points, Domino. The difference between a win and a draw, and quite a hefty goal difference, to be fair. I mean, if they were to do that, they would need an 8-goal swing. So maybe not, but the point still stands. This is how tight this league table has been. And again, same with the Dregs, Domino. They are 4 goals on goal difference behind Phoenix, and that was the difference between getting a lifeline and not. So I mean, Phoenix really turned the screw in the second and third week. They put in some hefty performances as well, some big score lines, and that's really helped their goal difference. I mean, is there anything else that, and what I will say before we go, actually, Sheffield Wednesday, La Source, Vulcan 7, very unlucky to miss out. We've got Refined Ballers, Vulcan Academy as well. Again, kept everything interesting, kept it all to play for. It's been a fantastic league, and it's not over yet. We've got the playoffs. It's all to play for, Domino.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to end it, I would like to end it on those teams that turned up that are not going to feature next week, to the Academy, to the Redefined Ballers, to the Sheffield Wednesdays, to the La Source. Guys, like, thanks for coming across. You guys did not disappoint. Results didn't go in your favour, but again, catching each one of you at different spots throughout week 1, 2 and 3. You guys have been a great credit to the community, great credit to our league. Loved having you on, guys, and yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. MGDNB, is this league better than VFL and VPG?
No.
Mate, it's not a competition. It's not a competition.
But it is.
But yes. we jest.
No,
It goes alongside those leagues and every other league. It's just something for people to do on a Wednesday who don't have anything else to do, like Domino and I.
Right, exactly. And yeah, it's never a we don't set this league up ever to compete against Titans like them too. It's not that. We thought this will be a cool idea. It's a good way to empty our bank accounts because obviously we've got so much disposable cash.
Yeah, and let's just reiterate as well. So the winner of the playoffs will get £100 in their bank account. I would like to say on the same day. I might be too tired to transfer it over, but very much the next day. And the cup, that's a cool £30 as well. So do stick around for next week. That is going to be absolutely massive, and it's all going to be live on here with commentary, hopefully with all the gang, with the likes of Plague Doctor, with the likes of Sherma, who's poorly tonight, so hope you feel better, and all the admin staff behind the scenes. Again, hats off to all the managers, hats off to all the teams except Primal. It's been a fantastic season, and it's not finished yet, which is the best thing. And one last thing I wanted to show you before we go. Look how cool this gold logo looks, by the way. I mean, it's some cool stuff. We've done some cool stuff over here, but that is one of the coolest things. And whilst I'm giving shouts out, Barney Two Goose, this is the man's work of art. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's been what's been keeping us going the whole 6 weeks, really. We did 3 cuts before this. So thank you very much for that, and thank you for VPG for letting us hotwire your administrative system as well. That's really helped with the graphics and the scores, especially with the cup as well. Right. What I will say, whilst I've still got some of you in the chat, is make sure you do tune in next Wednesday. All the support you guys can give, it's really good. It helps us get out of bed in the morning, and it helps us put on stuff like this, and give out larger prize money too. So the more you support, the more we can give back. Do make sure you're following on socials. Do make sure you drop into the Discord. It's always good fun there. You'll get to see a few people banned as soon as I get off this stream, so that's always fun. And you can go and talk to all the admins, all the people that make this tick in the background. They're the real heroes. Domino and I are just average faces on an average stream.
That's true. Average stream, average faces, definitely not average stream, Abel.
We're working on it, mate.
You do me a discredit.
We're working on it. Right. If that's everything, Domino, I think that's a pretty good place to call it. 11 o'clock, way past my bedtime, probably past your bedtime as well. I'll let you sign off, mate.
April, there's nothing to sign off, mate. There is next Wednesday. That is it. Just be there. And April said it's for our it's not. It's for your benefit for watching. If you're missing it, that's your fault, because it's going to be electric, and I'm here for it, April. Let's wrap it up and let's get ready.
But please do tune in, by the way, because we need you. That's what I'm going to finish it by colouring primal red, and that's how I'm going to end the stream. Right, we'll see you next Wednesday. Don't let us down. We need you, boys and girls.
Let's go.
But see you around in the meantime. Make sure you subscribe as well. It's the only thing I actually left out. It's the most important thing. Cheerio.
Take care, guys.